Jack it up. Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel. We're here today with FA Cup quarter-final action. It's Manchester City versus Everton. And as we do, we always touch on the subscribers. We're on 695 subscribers at the start. Thank you very much to everyone that has got us to 695. Hopefully that 1,000 is not too far away now. We'll go through the teams. But at first, I must introduce my co-commentator today. It's Edgar, everyone. Welcome, Edgar.
Hello.
You've been a City fan a long time, Edgar. I believe that your family came over from Holland in the 70s or so, and they became City fans.
They did, yeah. Yeah, they did, yeah. Back in the day.
Lifelong City fan, then.
That's it.
And I did have a comment on one of our videos that said, you seem to have a lot of different co-commentators on this channel, but they all sound the same. And I said, well, that's what it's like in Manchester. We all sound sort of the same, don't we, in Manchester?
We've all got that same accent, haven't we?
But we like to have a wide variety of co-commentators on this channel. So it's Manchester City versus Everton today. And we'll pull up the two sides on the screen for you now. You can see the City side on the left-hand side, the Everton side on the right-hand side. Everton with, you could say, a very defensive formation, but they've gone full strength barring the goalkeeper. So it's Zach Steffen in goal for City, Kyle Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Zinchenko make up the back four. So the American in goal for City, Laporte back in as he tends to be in these sorts of games. It's Fernandinho, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, a very strong midfield from City. And then no Sergio Aguero. It's Sterling, Jesus and Phil Foden up top. As for Everton, they've gone with Virginia in goal. He is their third choice goalkeeper. I think they've probably realised that Robin Olsen, the ice cream man, is Mr. Whippy arrived.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, Gundogan.
Flying about on the road. I don't know. I'm turning the light. They're closing the window. I know.
So, yes, Virginia in goal. They've realised that Robin Olsen is pretty much just a tall Jordan Pickford. They've got Holgate, Mina and Godfrey at the back. They've got Coleman, Gomez, Allen and Digne in the middle. And then Sigurdsson, Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin up top. Pretty strong side from Everton there. Of course, like the third choice goalkeeper. But everyone else pretty much full strength. And the City side will be permanently on the left-hand side if you did miss it there. Let's go to live comments because I know you guys tend to put your predictions in. Pumpkin's gone with a 2-0 win for City. Lanky's gone with a 2-1 win for City. Relay has gone with a 3-1 win for City. Let's have a look. Margaret's gone for a 1-0 to City. Her other half has gone for a 4-0. Julie's agreed with Lanky, a 2-1 for City. And Mindu's gone with a 3-1. Gary's back and he's back predicting he's gone for a 2-0 to City. Albert says hello. Hello to you, Albert. Good to have you. Amindu's mentioned City, of course. They get Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League quarterfinals. Another quarterfinal. We will be covering that on this channel. Sophie's gone with a 2-1 to City. Elmis is back. Elmis the Arsenal fan, but loves this channel. It's great to have you, Elmis. He's gone with a 2-0 to City. Andrew's gone with a 3-0 to City. Gary Ramsey says, oh, Julie, I'd love a Mr. Whippy. 99 for me. Mr. Whippy with the flakes is Julie. A lot of people picking up on that there. And let's go into a little bit of the stats there, because this is the first FA Cup meeting between Everton and Manchester City since 1980 quarter-final, with the Citizens winning 3-1 in a replay en route to the final. So City did get to the final in that year. City have won each of the last 6 meetings with Everton, all coming in the Premier League. Their best winning run ever against the Toffees. And I will go through a couple of more interesting facts throughout this. Elmis says, can I do the PES license, but I have to get a USB stick? Yeah, that's quite right, Elmis. You do need a USB stick, but get yourself a USB stick. And you're laughing. One thing I do want to touch on today on the starting lineup, and I think you, Edgar, might also agree with me on this one. We'll see anyway. You let us know in the live comments what you think on this point. But no Sergio Aguero once again in the lineup today. He's gone with Jesus. He seems to not be playing Aguero. And Pep keeps coming out and saying this thing about Aguero's a legend at the club. It's his choice whether he wants to stay or not. It's not down to me. It's not down to the club. It's down to Aguero. But do you feel like he's sort of doing this thing where he's saying to Aguero, if you do stay, you're not going to play? And he's sort of forcing him out and he's making the decision for him.
Yeah, and I suppose what they're trying to do is put the onus on him to make a decision, aren't they? Because then if he leaves, then they can be like, oh, well, it was Aguero's decision to leave, not ours, sort of thing. We offered him a new contract, but he didn't want it, rather than, just to not upset people, sort of thing. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Well, that's the thing, because, Sergio, all the fans love him, but I do feel like Pep is sort of forcing him out a little bit, the way he's handled things, don't you? I just think, he shouldn't be... I think Aguero should have started today. I expected him to start today, but is there a reason that he's decided not to start him?
Well, he went off, didn't he, midweek, and apparently said they're not passing to me or something, didn't he? Or something like that.
Yeah, that was
so, it was a lip read, wasn't it? So it might not be true, but... I don't know. It just seems a bit odd, doesn't it, at the moment? Like, even against United.
It was in Spanish as well.
Yeah. even against United, when we were losing that, you thought he might have brought him on there, and he didn't. More not even that, 3 years ago, you'd have brought him on, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Against him. So, well, it'd have been starting. So, I don't know. Maybe they are trying to sort of push him out a bit. I don't know.
I'm hoping not, but to me, it is looking that way. Elmis asks, what difficulty do you play on PES? Well, I'm not quite sure. The hardest one, whatever the hardest one is, I can't even remember what it's called, Ultimate, or I know it is on FIFA. Legendary, is it? And the PES content is coming this week, Elmis. So you asked for it back. A lot of people asked for the PES Master League. It's coming back this week, so don't worry about that one. So City versus Everton today, quarter-final. City with a chance to get to the semi-final. They should get there, shouldn't they, really? There should be no problems caused by Everton, although they've gone with a strong side.
It's just one of them. I suppose it depends which Everton turn up, doesn't it? They can be really good, can't they? And then other games, they just don't turn up. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, I think Allen being back in there for Everton, he looks like a key player in the midfield. He's actually really good, isn't he? I think, he's been really impressive for Everton when I've seen him play quite a few times. He's had a bit of an injury, hasn't he, for a while, but he looks like he's back again.
Yeah, and they've gone for that sort of two up front, aren't they, with Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison as well, which it could cause problems as well, because they're both playing quite well at the moment.
Yeah, and when City played before against Everton, there was no Calvert-Lewin in that side. It was actually, was it Richarlison up top on his own?
Yeah.
And I always thought Calvert-Lewin would be the sort of striker to cause City problems.
Yeah, he's quite a good player, isn't he, to be fair to him?
Yeah.
He's not amazing, is he? But he does a job, doesn't he? He scores goals, doesn't he? So, and he can finish, so can Richarlison. So they can't give him any chances, definitely not.
I expect to see Calvert-Lewin in the England squad, speaking of England. I don't think he's actually in the one at the moment. I think it's in the current qualifiers, but the World Cup qualifiers, he's not been called up. But I expect him to see Calvert-Lewin in the England squad for the Euros alongside Harry Kane.
Yeah, I was quite surprised that no Alexander-Arnold either. He's not been called up, has he?
I think he will go for the Euros.
Again, I was going to say I think he will be for the Euros, and there'll be a few that'll drop out, like Tyrone Mings and Ollie Watkins and stuff like that. I don't think they're quite good enough to be in the Euros squad, but
I think from a City point of view, I'm not too bothered about this one, but if you're a United fan or Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you'll feel a bit disappointed that you've probably got no chance of getting in this England squad because there's so many high-quality right-backs England have got at the moment. He's probably just maybe fourth choice, isn't he, really?
Yeah, I mean, they've gone for Reece James and Kyle Walker, haven't they? So, I think that's probably the right choice, to be honest.
Yeah, I do as well. Interesting question asked by Akeem in the comments here. Akeem asks, what do you think about Mark Goldbridge talk about City? Ooh. There we mentioned Mark Goldbridge. Well, Akeem, of course, according to Mark Goldbridge's logic, that unless you have a big fan channel, then you don't count as a club. That sounds logical to me. Of course, clear sarcasm there. Goldbridge, I don't think he's ever seen the streets of Manchester, let alone been within 10 miles of Manchester.
Nottingham.
Nottingham. Yeah, he's a Forest fan. He grew up as a Forest fan. There's historic tweets there. He's registered his business in Salford, in a little storage unit in Salford, but dare he ever been to Salford either? And obviously there's no issue with that. I think, he likes to go on about this thing about anyone can support anyone and no fan's better than another one. And you know what, Goldbridge, I agree with you on that one. But then he goes and swaps it, doesn't he? And then starts having to go, especially City fans, saying, no, our fans are better than your fans because you lot are plastics. It's all rubbish, Akeem. I wouldn't. All Goldbridge is there for, this man makes, off his channel, off the United stand, Goldbridge, go and have a look. He makes at least $1 million a year. Yeah. Obviously, there's costs and everything from that.
Before tax and all that, yeah.
But he makes a lot of money. So the more you talk about him, the more you retweet his absolutely stupid comments, it just makes him more money. And that's all it's there for, really. He doesn't care about United, surely.
No, I don't know.
I think for him, it must be really tough for him as a United fan to actually be hated by the majority of United fans.
Yeah, well, it's because of all the comments that he makes, isn't it? And
yeah,
I know he just does it controversially, like you say, to make money, but still.
But I think the United fans not in Manchester, the sort of the United fans that are part of the global fan base, tend to be the ones that like him more than the ones,
the actual
these diehard ones that go to every game, home, away, you know what I mean? They don't seem to respect him at all.
Well, because they've sort of got that philosophy, haven't they, that, well, you're not from Manchester, so you can't support United, which is not true, is it? It's just one of them things, isn't it?
It's the same with City, that's why this is called the worldwide fan channel, because it doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, you have the right to support Manchester City, and you should support City. The more the merrier, to me. The more City fans there are out there, I think that's even better.
Well, that's it's one thing that people can't pick for you as your football team, innit? So
Exactly, and I mean, you for an example, your family came from Holland. You're a City fan now, and they've always been
that's
City
it, innit?
fans.
That's it,
So,
innit? So
well, the sides are let out to the pitch now. We'll get away from Mark Goldbridge because I think he's a prat. Let's be honest.
I like this training top that they've got on. It's quite smart.
I do. City are wearing this sort of white, blue. It's like what do you
It's a
call it?
zebra, but like, yeah.
With blue and gold as well.
Mm.
Very nice looking. See what people are saying in the comments here. Elmis says, and if you're Barca a real fan from England, you're plastic. Well, I don't know, Elmis. I think whoever...
That might be a bit too far away, though.
Yeah, I think whoever you support them, don't you? Elmis also says, in the last 10 years, London is blue, but he doesn't admit the last 10 years Manchester blue. Yeah, I saw that comment. He said that Chelsea is the best team in London, and clearly London is blue because Chelsea always finish above them in the league. Well, surely that means Manchester's blue then.
Well, yeah, by that logic, it
by
does.
That logic, but he tends to change his logic around that. Julie says Goldbridge has his brand and his target market for behaving how he does and offering reality TV type content. Watch me rant. Exactly, and I think his whole thing about these fan channels. If you want to make an idiot of yourself, punching your desk in front of your green screen, and just ridicule yourself, go ahead and do it. You make money out of that, but don't question everyone else how they do it.
No, that's it.
Well, the two sides are on the field now. Everton, Manchester City. City's bench looks absolutely ridiculous. If anyone saw it there, it's on BT Sport 1 today, the game. They've got the likes of Cancelo, De Bruyne. Who else is on there? Stones, Mahrez, yeah. Aguero, Sterling. He's not on there today. He's in the first team.
Ederson.
Ignore me. Ederson, that's the one, yeah. So, City have got a strong side out there. This talk of Sterling having a bit of a fallout with Pep's gone on a bit, hasn't it? He went to social media to deny it.
I don't know. To be quite honest, I wouldn't really be bothered if he left.
No.
I'd rather we sort of sign someone else, to be honest with you. I played Jesus on the left instead because he's just not performing at the moment, is he?
This is the thing with Sterling, because if you'd asked me that 2 seasons ago, I would have said
no,
because I thought he was absolutely
Yeah.
incredible. I mean, I remember I'm not a massive follower of England, I'll be honest, but I watched a few England games, and he was like by far the best player. He's picking up the ball and just turning and running at teams, and you think, where's that Sterling gone? And it's gone for ages now, and it's been what is it, 2 years he's been.
Yeah, I was going to say a season and a half, 2 seasons on it, definitely.
Yeah.
He's just it's weird, isn't it? But the thing is, if you look at his goal scoring stats and stuff, they're still not actually that bad. And his assists, the tallies and stuff, they're still quite good.
So he's still getting the goals and things.
It's just the disappearing in the games, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sort of plays in flashes.
Well, we're moments away from kickoff now. We've gone up to 695 subscribers. Thank you very much for that subscriber. And if you don't subscribe, then why not subscribe? Get us to maybe 700. I don't think we'll get there by the end of this live stream. We've got up quite a lot in the last few days, but please do continue to subscribe. We want to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. And we've got a big video being planned for over the summer as well for you guys. A little series around the Euros, so be prepared for that. A lot of work's going into it. And Manchester City versus Everton is underway. Everton kick us off and send it long. Straight away they come the ball forward. No Michael Keane either in the England squad, who's been quite good for Everton.
Yeah, I just don't think he's as good as the other centre backs that are in there, is he?
No,
that's his issue, isn't it? Well, I don't know. I suppose he's probably better than Maguire in it at the moment, but I don't know.
I mean, Conte's been quite good.
He's a bit young, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
only 23, isn't he? That's the problem.
Elmis says City could get Leao from Milan. If you've been watching Milan past 3 months or so, he's been absolutely terrible. But he is a good. But the City tried to sign him, didn't they, when he left Sporting, when all that happened with Sporting, where they all cancelled the contracts. He wasn't even on the training pitch, and he cancelled his contract.
Yeah, bit strange that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here's Ilkay going on for City on the halfway line in time there at Laporte. City looking to attack. Mr. Whippy, who's drove past Edgar's house this morning, or this afternoon. All that he was on his way to it, the Goodison, clearly. Just in time.
Could have been.
Here's Gundogan. Wins a throw-in for City, does he? No, it comes off the Everton player, but somehow goes out for a throw-in to Everton. Like I said, City have gone with a strong side with likes of Laporte, Diaz at the back, Walker, Zinchenko. I think the problem is when City do play Kyle Walker, we see that City lack a bit of creativity, and there's no De Bruyne, no Cancelo. Who's there to create the chances today?
got Foden in there, haven't we? Potentially.
Even then, I wouldn't say he's a creator, really.
Not massively, but he can do, can't he?
Yeah, they just don't. Not the sort of players that can play a killer pass. City playing out from the back here confidently with Zach Steffen. Works out. Kyle Walker can pass the ball when he's in his own half, but like I said, final third,
Yeah,
Kyle Walker.
as soon as he gets in the second half, that's it.
Oh, it's the wrong pass. Here's Phil Foden on the right-hand side. I expected Foden to be on the left-hand side today. He's on the right-hand side.
I think they sort of swap about anyway, don't they? They don't tend to stick to the positions, the front three, really.
I'm going to foul here on a City player on Fernandinho. Michael Oliver, the referee today. Probably considered the best referee in England, which shows how poor the standing of refereeing is in England.
Best of a bad bunch.
Yeah, definitely. That's a clear foul by Allen on Fernandinho. Nowhere near the ball. Just takes both his ankles. Bernardo holding the width on this right-hand side here from this free kick. Gundogan stands over it with Phil Foden. Foden's been putting some good crosses in recent times from these set pieces. Trusted now. Foden shoots. Ooh, deflected over behalf for a corner. I'm surprised he shot from there.
Yeah, it was quite a far distance away, that one.
About 40 yards out. Knuckleball from Foden. Oh, it's going in as well. We're going in top corner, that.
Travelling.
Yeah, I mean it. The Colombian slabhead. A bit like Harry Maguire, isn't he?
Yeah, again, another one that had a good World Cup, and then Barca had him, didn't they? And sold him.
Yeah.
So obviously weren't that good.
You can see why they sold him.
Yeah, you can.
Here's Gundogan, Bernardo Silva. Cross in from the right-hand side. Cross in, cleared away.
Ooh.
Sigurdsson on the counter. Kyle Walker deals it really well. Here's Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Walker. He needs to run back into his own half before he passes it. Otherwise it could go to the opposition. Zinchenko. City have been linked with a left-back this week. Nuno Mendes from Sporting Lisbon. If anyone watched the PS4 career mode, we actually signed him. So maybe I know a bit about City's transfer policy. I'm not saying I'm in the know, but I just might be. And
just predicting the future, aren't you?
Yeah, he's got a £70 million release clause, but apparently City can get him for around 40 million, sorry. 20 million less. Is it 20 million less? No.
30 million less.
30 million less. I got confused my number. I'm not the best with numbers there. But yeah, I think what I mean is they're hoping to get 20 million off.
Yeah.
Because of Pedro Porro. And then getting it down to around 40 million. That's what I was trying to think of. City have got Pedro Porro loan there. I think Sporting are going to buy him for around 9 million. There's rumours City are going to sign him straight away for 17 million. So
we'll see.
Lots of deals going on there. But Nuno Mendes, the one that's been linked heavily, I think even Fabrizio Romano mentioned it this week, who is considered the Holy Grail, isn't
man.
he?
Yeah. I won't mind that Teo Hernandez at AC Milan as well. Yeah. I think he's quite good.
Big fan of Teo. He looked a bit. He struggled a bit, didn't he, against Dan James? I felt the other night.
Yeah, he struggled against United. They all did though, didn't they? That AC Milan. I think United just seemed to outplay him in the second half. So
throw in here for Everton. I'm gonna go for a long throw in. Yerry Mina has stood pretty much on Zach Steffen on the goal line. Long throw in from Mason Holgate.
He's another one that's not really sort of got any better, is he?
Ooh, Mina with a header. Zinchenko clears. Elmis says City should get Teo Hernandez, sorry. Haaland or Felix, because Pep loves players that can dribble and pass. Well, Haaland can't dribble. Not the best passer of the ball either.
Can shoot though.
No, that's exactly what City need. I don't care if he can't dribble or pass, as long as you put it in the net.
Oh, he can finish
different to anything
one.
else they've got. Here's Foden up the right hand side. City counter. Foden looking lively on this right hand side. Cuts it onto his left foot. Brilliant switch of play out wide to Zinchenko on this left hand side. He goes into Gundogan. Back to Zinchenko. Nice start from City. Sterling. Of course, City will get to see Erling Haaland first hand now. Against Dortmund.
Yeah.
Sterling's in the box here. Cuts back. Zinchenko cleared away by Andre Gomes. Good chance there, but again, Sterling, the final pass lets him down.
Oh, how many times have we said that?
I think any pass lets him down, doesn't it? He underhits this pass. Surprise, surprise. Elmi says United fans said Amad Diallo's from their academy. They're so dumb. I liked how United were once using City on the attack with Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, great ball into Walker. He's not sure what to do. He gives it wide to Gundogan. Sterling. Good cutback, Sterling. Why don't you try shooting? He has to go back to Fernandinho. City sustain this attack though with Fernandinho ball in. Yerry Mina clears. Everton can try and get it away now. Yeah, United fans had actually said, hadn't they? They pulled out a stat that they'd played the most, youth prospects or most players come through their youth team. And the person who played the most was Paul Pogba, who made most of the minutes up. They signed him for 100 million. He might have come through a youth team, but
yeah, you've then re-signed
you can't count him
him
as that. It's like if City re-signed Sancho for 150 million and then said, "Oh yeah, look, we play our
youth players."
Yeah, not quite the same, is it? Really?
Ooh.
Port's had a bit of a slip there, but he's back up. Diaz, City look comfortable at the moment. Everton doing what we expected.
This is when we tend to struggle, isn't it? We just can't break them down. We've been struggling doing that the last few weeks, haven't we? Breaking teams down. And then the second half, all of a sudden, we come out and it's like, just goals galore, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Jesus with a poor pass there. Out wide. Jesus is a tough one. Whether he stays, goes.
I think it all depends on other transfers, doesn't it? I think if Sterling goes, then you've got to keep him, haven't you? But if he doesn't, then I don't know.
I feel like his time's coming up. His time is coming.
Yeah, and he's got to start doing something, hasn't
he? Ooh, Diaz with a foul on Richarlison here.
Stupid foul,
that. Richarlison wants a yellow card. I mean, they're both battling for the ball here. Diaz just tries to put his foot in on the ball. He does sort of get the ball, but takes Richarlison's legs as well.
Did you see that red card for Rangers the other night?
Yeah.
It was bad, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. I also saw the abuse from...
the racial abuse as well at the end of the game.
UEFA won't do anything about it. So.
No, they won't. They won't. It's disgraceful.
They'll get away with it. Well, Everton swinging a free kick. Zach Steffen off his line to punch away. Yerry Mina clatters into him. It's a free kick for Steffen. Didn't think there was much in that.
Good, strong goalkeeping, though.
Yeah. Julius Goodison looks good. Any news on the Etihad pitch? Not that I know of. Apparently, at the end of the season, they're taking it all up. That won't be an easy job.
Oh, it'll take a while, that. I think Everton have got a new stadium, haven't they, as well, now? Well, they've got planning permission, haven't they?
Yeah.
For that one on the docks.
Shouldn't be too long now.
No, it looks quite nice, the idea for it.
Here's Kyle Walker. Back he goes to Diaz. Across the box, Diaz goes to Laporte. Laporte can definitely pick a pass. I have any centre-back in this City side. He brings the ball forward for City, but he's looking a bit... Oh no, he's giving it to Fernandinho. He looked like he's going to go backwards there. Fernandinho, brilliant skill. Sterling. That's nicely done by Sterling. Getting into the middle. Here's Bernardo Silva. Cuts inside Andre Gomez, who leaves his studs up on Bernardo. Bit of a nasty one, that one, by Gomez. It's got to be a yellow card, that.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
They might VAR that, because it looked like it was very... Well, maybe not. It looked like it was very high up on his shin. Bernardo's very unhappy that it wasn't even a yellow card for that one. Sterling gives it away. Everton on the counter, but luckily Richarlison with a terrible pass.
Awful pass.
Not as bad as Sterling's, though. Zinchenko. Oh, it's a Gundogan. Nice. Good touch. Gomez across. Well played, Andre Gomez. Ball through to Richarlison, however, that cut out. And that's why Kyle Walker. That's why Kyle Walker's there. That pace he'll show against Richarlison. Physicality that he possesses as well, Kyle Walker. Will keep Everton out, hopefully. Elmis is an unpopular opinion, Kessie Rodri, as in Kessie's better. Well, I'm not the world's biggest fan of Rodri, but I don't think Kessie's better than him.
Probably not.
If you watched him the other night, terrible. They're different players as well. One's defensive. I think Kessie's more of a forward, thinking midfield than Rodri. Here's Zinchenko on the left-hand side. Not sure what to do. Goes back to line at Laporte. He will go all the way back to Zach Steffen. City start again from the back. Steffen in the pink kit today. I think City... Do they always have 3 goalkeeper kits? Is it always 3? I think City's a black, green and pink.
3 keeper kits, 3 sort of first team kits.
If you are interested in what City's goalkeeper kit will look like next season, obviously it hasn't been leaked, but obviously they always follow the same base. If you search Palmeiras, the Brazilian side's goalkeeper kit for 2021-2022, you'll see their goalkeeper kit, and City's exactly the same, but with a City badge on it. That's what the goalkeeper kit will look like anyway. If you're interested in that sort of thing. For the rest of the kits, there's nothing really quite solid yet.
No, not yet. There will be soon.
Yeah. I mean, I was starting the Pez Master League, so I had to create some kits, you see. So I tried to use what information we had. Here's Phil Foden. On the right-hand side for City. Into Kyle Walker. Foden up against Gomez. Foden with the switcher play out to Zinchenko again. It's brilliant again by Foden. Has to start every game at the moment, Phil Foden. He's been brilliant. Laporte. Brings the ball forward. Into Jesus. Great touch. Tries to go around Yerry Mina. Hasn't quite got the skill to get round him. Is Andre Gomes. And he clears up to Calvert-Lewin. Great turn by Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison. Diaz looked to be struggling a bit there. Digne in the overlap. Richarlison should have given it him. He does eventually. Digne crosses it. It's Kyle Walker's hand. That would be handball, really. Oh, well done, Walker against Digne. Is it Dean? Not sure exactly the pronunciation. Here's Jesus. Terrible. Tackled so easily by Godfrey. Oh, well played, Jesus. Credit to him there. Went and won it back after he lost it. Gundogan under pressure. Laporte. Ruben Diaz. City look to bring the ball forward. 13 minutes played now. You think that City will start to grow into... It tends to take 10 minutes or so for City to get going at the moment, doesn't it? And then that's when they start playing football. He's Walker.
We're going to struggle. Like you said, we've got no creative players on, really, have we? But...
Yeah. Elmi says City could get Dean. They won't. He's just signed a new 5-year deal.
I don't really want him anyway. I don't think he's that good.
No.
He's alright, but...
If Barcelona didn't want him, then...
Well, exactly.
Here's Fernandinho. Diaz. Wide to Laporte. Everton pressing high. Sterling, great little flick into Gundogan. Well played, Raheem Sterling. That's what we like to see. Back to Sterling. Can he make something happen here, Raheem? Still going. Into Gundogan again. Couldn't do much you could do with that.
No.
Oh, great play by Zinchenko. Good awareness from Foden there to skip away from the shot. Could have been a penalty, that, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could have gone down there.
Too honest, Phil Foden. Sterling swings one into Jesus, and it's just over him. Into the hands of the Everton goalkeeper. I agree with Sheba on this one, Elmis. Elmis says, would you take Lacazette for Jesus? Sheba says, no. I agree. I don't think anyone would.
No.
I tell you what, I bet you'd take Jesus for Lacazette, though. I know I moan about Jesus, but he's better than Lacazette.
Yeah, he is.
Foden should have gone down.
Should have got a penalty there if he'd gone down.
It's a penalty, that. Definite penalty, that, if Foden had gone down. Too honest, Phil.
Too honest. Too honest sometimes.
Tell you what, Solskjaer wouldn't be happy with him if he's in the United team doing that, staying on his feet.
Go down, go down.
Yeah, Bruno would be cross, wouldn't he? Hey, that's my one chance of getting a goal today. Here's Sterling. Zinchenko. If anyone actually thinks I don't think Bruno Fernandes is a good player, I do think he's a good player. I just think he's a rat. But he is a good player, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
Here's Phil Foden. Oh, he burns Dean. Corner ball. Clear
good
corner.
Defending. Good defender in the end.
Foden's looking lively on this right-hand side. Burns past Luca Dean like he's not there. Does well to get back across, though. Good recovery. Elmis says, wish we had the Lacquer in the 18-19 season, or the Leon Lacquer. I don't think you'll ever see him again.
No.
I think he's finished, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah, I think he's been a terrible signing. He's had one good season, hasn't he, really? Corner for City. Calvert-Lewin's marking Zinchenko. Bit of a mismatch there. Comes in, goes straight over the top, and it's cleared away. Sterling picks up on the left-hand side. A good few yards away from the box.
You can see their intentions already, though, can't you?
Yeah, counter to attack.
Yeah, sit behind the ball and counter attack. I mean, there's not many teams that don't do that against us, is there? But
no. Here's Kyle Walker. Oh, Kyle, what are you doing here? Gets lucky there. Back he goes to Stefan. Nearly got it nicked off on the halfway line by Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin. And he was the only man back, Kyle Walker.
That would have been a chance for him.
Here's Kyle Walker again. He dealt with it well, but a bit worrying at the start there.
Well, he shouldn't have got himself in that position in the first place, should he?
No. Here's Diaz. Walker in space. Always with his arms in the air, Kyle Walker. Always wanting the pass. Elmis says Mancini, Pellegrini. Mancini. He won City the first title, didn't he?
I mean, Pellegrini did a good job, didn't he? As well. Won a few, didn't he? But yeah, he won the first one, didn't he? So.
He also asked Emery or Tuchel. Tuchel by far.
I still don't think he's that good, though. I still don't rate him that much.
Ooh,
yeah,
here comes Sterling.
But...
Sterling! Ooh, with a shot straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. He's looking lively as well, Sterling, actually.
Yeah, he looks quick out the... he looks quick off the block, doesn't he? But...
Good shot here. Well...
Yeah, it's a bit of a naff shot. He could have passed, couldn't he? Or took it a bit further, really. But better, though.
Or actually not passed it to the keeper. He's like Firmino, plays with cushions on his boots.
Yeah.
Like, he can't put power in anything. Stefan off his line here, brave.
Clears it out. Should have been there well earlier.
Calvert-Lewin nearly nicked it off him. The American goalkeeper. He's doing a lot of work for, I think, definitely racism charities in America, Zach Stefan. He's a big advocate for that sort of thing. Makes use of his voice and his platform.
I wonder how long it'll be before he wants first team football.
Yeah, I feel like he won't stay very long. He'll maybe stay 2 or 3 years, learn his trade, and then he'll be off.
I don't think he's good enough to be our first team keeper. But
no, but I don't
he'd be good
think
at like Everton or someone like that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, chance here. Richarlison with the overhead. Ooh, it's over the bar.
They need a keeper as well.
They do. They can't. They've put too much money in Pickford. They can't get rid of him.
I know. I'm glad he's injured to a certain sense, but
he's not in the England squad.
No, exactly. Well, that's the only thing. Yeah, I kind of wish he was playing against us now because he's going to drop a howler at some point in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Foden on this right hand side. Here he comes again, Phil. Beautiful turn away from Gomez and then pass into Fernandinho. City have got space on that left hand side, but Everton are marking the play as well. City is struggling to sort of get it into those wide areas and create an overload, so they're having to go through the middle. Here's Diaz. Walker. Good pass into Jesus. Bernardo. Wide to Foden. Jesus again. Good turn. Foden. Walker. Picks the wrong pass in the final third. Does Kyle Walker. Surprise, surprise there. Terrible clearance by Everton. And they managed to get it away, but only as far as Gundogan and City back on the ball here. Holgate wanted a foul. There was absolutely nothing in it.
Nothing in it. I was just about to say that then. Just got a little nudge and it went straight to ground.
Shows the difference between Holgate and Foden. Foden could have had a penalty. Elmis is, I think, Bayern are going to win the Champions League. I think you're right.
So do I.
It's either them or PSG. And City will play one of them in the semi-final if they get there, that is.
Yeah.
Because City have got a good record of getting to semi-finals, don't they?
And then not getting any further.
Once.
Not getting any further, though.
No, they won't get any further, will they, anyway? Can't see it. Elmis says Spurs, and then an emoji of someone being sick. Yeah, they had a good game, didn't they, Spurs?
Yeah, they got hammered by Orisic, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, here's Foden. Richarlison, play on! Oh, my... You think Richarlison's just lost an eye here? The Birdman.
I think he's given a foul.
He's got an eye on either side of his head, the pigeon. Oh, there's nothing. Come on, Richarlison. He comes steaming in on Fernandinho. Just had his nose broke.
That was soft.
I'll tell you what, if they have broke his nose, a nose job might be the best thing for him. Look at that. He's showing, he's signalling that he's elbowed in the face. Nope. Nothing in that. Richarlison comes steaming on Fernandinho. He just carries on running. The only way Fernandinho doesn't get an elbow in Richarlison there is if he cuts his arms off. In that case, it'd probably be hard to run without your arms. I don't know. You'd have to tie him behind your back and try it. Maybe that's a challenge.
A video idea.
Elmis, I want Bayern and Man City to win the Champions League so Man United fans can't go on with, but we won the Champions League. That's true, yeah. I mean, if City win it, there's nothing left. The only thing they can go to then is oil money, isn't there?
Get him holding his mouth.
City get the ball back. What a waste of time. Simeone or Jose, says Elmis.
Simeone, probably.
Yeah, and even he's not having a good time.
Depends which Mourinho, doesn't it? If it was like Porto Mourinho than that one, but not now.
No, definitely not Jose. Now Spurs.
Well,
they're
they've come a
terrible, didn't
cropper,
they?
haven't they? Because they've obviously gone back to when they played. Who did they play in? They lost against 3-0. Whoever it was, I can't remember what they called, the Europa League. They obviously went and sat behind the ball, didn't they?
Yeah.
With a 2-0 lead. So well, you
Zagreb
get what
it
you
was. Dynamo
yeah,
Zagreb.
yeah, that's it. You get what you deserve, don't you?
Yeah.
So
Joe Hart's social media team put out job done, thinking they'd won 3-0.
they had to do an apology video, didn't they? The Muppet.
Ooh, yellow card here for Alan. Let's VAR this one. Another nasty challenge from an Everton player. Ooh, it just kicked him back at once.
Yeah, a bit of a kick. Stupid tackle. I don't even think he meant it, to be honest, but...
Obviously Everton, the club that want to be informed and everything. Like when City obviously had to cancel the game due to COVID.
Oh yeah, and they were like, well, why didn't you tell us?
Yeah.
We didn't know.
And then every time any game was cancelled anywhere, anything happened, everyone just kept tweeting, I hope Everton have been informed of this. They threw a bit of a hissy fit about that, didn't they? I thought...
Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it, really?
You might have even got your best players.
Wasn't exactly something that could have been prevented, was it?
No.
Well, it was, but once it had happened, there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, if the City players went and give them all COVID, they'd have to cancel their games then.
I know, then they'd be moaning.
Yeah. Let's have a look what the comments are saying here. Sheba says, don't know if it's me, but the way City are playing feels different. I think today it feels different to the Gladbach game because City lack a creator, don't they? We've got Foden on the right hand side, but barring that, there's no one like to me, Cancelo and De Bruyne and Mahrez. Those three, if those three aren't in the field, we don't create chances.
No,
we haven't got them three onto it. And Elmis says Shaw's been good since January. Yeah, probably. Oh, City have got the ball away here. Sigurdsson. If anyone watched the FIFA 21 career mode on the PlayStation 5, not had a good time against Sigurdsson. Oh, Diaz did well in the box there. Here's Dean. Gomez. They go backwards. Yeah, Shaw, by the way, Elmis, I think, definitely.
England's best
team of the
left
season,
back, isn't
yeah, team of the season, left back in the Premier League, no doubt about that. And then the rest of the back three should be City playoff. Yeah, back four, yeah. It should be Edison, shouldn't it, surely, in goal. Cancelo, Diaz, Stones, and Shaw. That's your five. And if it's not them five, it tends to happen, doesn't it? It's like, they never seem to win it, do they? Even when they play well.
No,
like De Bruyne not winning it that year.
And Aguero I don't think he's ever had a player with a season, has he, or something?
He's never been in the team of the season, Sergio Aguero.
Yeah, but he's come, top goal scorer however many times and stuff, and won the league, and strange.
Elmi says he's got a teacher called Joe Hart. That's probably what he's doing because he never gets a game. You
have to get a bit of a side job.
Here's Walker. Bernardo Silva. Having a bit of a run at Gomez here. Fouls Bernardo again. Oh, well, hands on the chest isn't a foul. Not. Richarlison would have got one. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Look at him having a bit of a run at City here. That were a foul as well. Yeah, he's going to give it here. Diaz with a bit of a foul on Calvert-Lewin. I think he went down easy there. I think, to me, it looks like Diaz has dived in. Calvert-Lewin's carried on going and then just chucked himself on the floor.
Yeah, and just ran out and just fallen over. There's a foul on it, but...
Yeah.
There should have been one down the other end.
Yeah. More of a foul on Bernardo Silva when he just pushed him by his face to the ground. Andre Gomes. Everton with a free kick, and Sigurdsson can be lethal on these. Yeah,
it's a bit straight, isn't it? That's in our favour. It's a bit too central.
Luckily for England, we'll have no Iceland
in
the Euros. They were knocked out by Hungary in the qualifying round.
Oh, good.
But if Iceland had got through, they'd be in a group with Germany, France, and Portugal. So
yeah,
Hungary are going out anyway.
Yeah.
You never know. They beat Portugal in Euro 2016 and went through second in the group with Iceland top. And Portugal came third and still ended up winning the competition. Digne swings it in. Back post. Fernandinho clears. It's a corner ball.
Yeah, they went through as one of the best losers, didn't they, Portugal, I think?
Yeah.
In the group.
They actually lost to Hungary.
Yeah. can't
see
see
what
it
happens
happening.
with
I
that.
can't see them
No.
beating Germany and that as well. But you never know.
I mean, if they did, that'd be quite good.
Mm.
They've only got one good player, though, haven't they? So, two good players.
Yeah.
Chance for Everton here from the corner. It's Luca Dean. Bodies in the box, big man in the box. Seen, and Fernandinho once again clears it away with his head. Good ball through, but it's a bit too heavy. And Stefan picks it up. City on the counter now. Zinchenko down the line to Raheem Sterling. Up against Godfrey. A few step overs, goes back to Zinchenko, swings one in. Now he's putting it in the air against the likes of Mina and so on. Fernandinho fouled here by Richarlison, free kick City.
This is an opportunity now.
Good one, a very good one. Everton moan, as if they hadn't just got one at the other end. Smart foul, by Fernandinho, he just gets his body across him, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a foul, isn't it?
Elmis says he thinks Joao Felix is better than Sancho. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion, Elmis. I think many people would say Joao Felix is probably better than Jadon Sancho.
It's just whether Felix can keep it up the consistency, innit? Because the first season he was rubbish, wasn't he? So I know he's been good this year, but is he going to be good again next year?
He hardly plays still at Atletico.
No.
And he's got a £350 million release clause and a 7-year deal.
I won't pay that.
That was a good decision by him and his agent, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they'll got. Can you imagine the fee that they'll have got?
I know, yeah. Yeah, but he's playing for Simeone, the football terrorist, isn't he? Never wants to go forward. It's terrible. He's still in on the free kick.
This is a chance. I would not want to be that one lay behind the wall.
Still in the free kick.
No.
Where do you think it went, everyone?
Got two options, into the wall or over the bar.
Right at the back of the net. Even Sheba's not happy with Sterling there. Laughing face he puts next to the name of Sterling. Pep Guardiola scratches his head. He's pulling his hair out there, Pep. Whatever strands are left. Sterling is just...
Oh, it's so frustrating because we know that he can be good, but I don't know. I think it's time to go.
Well, he's having a bit of a problem, isn't he, with Pep? He's fell out with Pep because Pep's not playing him. Do you wonder why he's not playing you?
Yeah, if you're playing crap, he's not going to play, is he?
I don't think he realises well, Sterling, that he's been crap for 2 years, yet they kept playing him and playing him and playing him and playing him, so he's been playing while he's been playing bad.
Yeah, hoping that
eventually he'll
just
play
one
through
game
it.
he just start playing amazing again.
But no, he's still not done it, so what does he expect? Julie says Raheem surely has to prove himself. Why doesn't he? Don't know. It's alright, he'll score a tap in, won't he? And then he'll be all over Twitter saying how good he is again. That's what annoys me. And you forget about them 2 misses against United.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
And in a big game, where, I mean, anyone could have scored that. Not the header. Maybe the header was a bit more difficult. But with these feet, all he had to do was just get something on it, and it would have gone. He got it. He did get some on it, just completely the wrong direction. I just don't know how he missed it. I just don't know. It's so frustrating when you think about it. How can you be that bad?
It's just, I don't even know if it's a confidence issue or what, but
yeah,
it's been a long time, hasn't it?
Too long, really has been. Calvert-Lewin here with a flick. Is he offside? He's not. Sheba says he's good, just inconsistent. I agree with you, Sheba, but this has been 2 years of just no bit of consistency at all now. What has he had? Maybe 2 good games in 2 years? 3 good games? And I mean, I'm talking about good games.
Yeah, he don't have 90 minutes, does he? He might be good for 5-10 minutes, spells here and there, but you don't get a consistent performance.
No, that's it. I'm talking about good games, not where he scored a tap in or he scored a little goal and he thinks he's world class again. He's made a bit of good movement here. It's Gundogan. Ooh, driving into the box, Ilkay. Across the box. Godfrey, good header. Going to
good
Jesus.
defending.
Foden. Bernardo. Oh, it's Walker. Corner. He crashes it straight into the first man.
Oh, what's up with its goal kick?
It's a goal kick.
Yeah, what's up with Sterling?
Shiva says, I think he's lost it since the Champions League Spurs game. Yeah, maybe that's where it started. What happened to Sterling here? Foden picks it up here on the right hand side. Bernardo, Walker goes to cross it in. Ooh, an arm across his
Yeah.
face by Sigurdsson. It was only what Fernandinho did to Richarlison.
I know, it was a bit of a shoulder, wasn't it? Just a shoulder into his chest. It's
Yeah.
gone over. So he's just trying to, I don't know.
So at the moment, neither City or Everton looking like they will be the side going to the semi-finals. Where they will play, is it Brighton? Or is it not decided yet?
No, it's not decided yet, is it?
Well, they beat Bournemouth today, Brighton, so that's one of the teams anyway.
It'll get drawn, won't it?
I think Brighton beat Bournemouth. A side that can never score. Oh, no. It's not that. Brighton are playing Newcastle today in the Premier League. Who beat Bournemouth?
Right.
Someone beat Bournemouth earlier. And that's who's in the semi-final.
Southampton.
Southampton, that's who's in the semi-final, Southampton.
So it's us today, again, obviously, against these. And then it's Sheffield United or Chelsea, and United or Leicester. So it's probably Chelsea and United, probably, innit? Going off that.
The referee's mics fell off his arm here, and Fernandinho's there to help him put it back on.
So bandage it back onto his arm.
Julie took a like Raheem and praised him for his resilience, especially to fan negativity he's received. But he really isn't falling short. He's really falling short on the pitch. With skills on the pitch, exactly. Sheba and Julie both say Southampton. That's right, it is Southampton. It's Newcastle, Brighton today, which is a big one for relegation.
Fulham lost. Fulham lost last night, didn't they?
Yeah.
Against Leeds.
But yeah, it is Southampton City play. Here's Kyle Walker.
Do we definitely play them? Has it been drawn already, or
I don't think so. No, I think I just know they're through.
Right.
I assume United are in there, aren't they? They play this weekend.
Play tomorrow against Leicester away.
Leicester, okay. So between them and then who's the other two then?
I said before, Chelsea and Sheffield United.
They are. So it'll be Chelsea, United, City and Southampton.
Well, hopefully City. Not won this yet, have we?
No.
But
We'll see. Here's Sigurdsson. Ball in behind to Calvert-Lewin. Great ball. Stefan off his line. Oh,
that could be handball.
You were lucky there, Stefan. Come flying off his line. Missed the ball completely.
Let's have a look at this. It looked like handball, that. And it looked like it flicked up and hit Laporte's arm. Might be wrong.
Oh, it did. It did hit Laporte's arm.
Is it a penalty, though? No, it's ours.
No, it didn't.
Calvert-Lewin's arm. Should be a free kick then, shouldn't it?
Well, depends, doesn't it? What VAR decide.
Don't even look at it, will they? Because it's not the box.
No, Sheba says the draw's around 6 tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
And here's the corner for them. Dean's going to swing it in again. Again, they're all the big men stood on the keeper, Stefan. Bernardo's gone out to Mark Sigurdsson. Cross comes in. Alan gets clattered into. Gundogan clears it away. Cat off at Phil. Go on, Phil. Coleman back to the keeper. Great pressing by Phil Foden. Virginia sends it up just straight into the air. Gomez knocks it on straight to Gundogan. Into Phil Foden. Just can't take it. Fired into Phil Foden there.
What a great pass, was it?
Jesus, great work. Wins it back off Coleman. He's getting pushed and pulled all over by Coleman. That's got to be a foul. It's not. Michael Oliver's let a lot of stuff go today. And then some of the soft stuff he's given us a free kick. He's not been very consistent with his decisions. 35 minutes played. So 10 more minutes in this first half to City to try and get a goal. I think 1-0 at half time I would take.
Take anything at the moment.
They've not really looked like scoring City, really, have they?
I think the only shot on target for the full game has been that Sterling one into keeper's hands, hasn't it?
I don't think they've had many chances, Everton either.
I don't think they've had a shot on target, have they? Free kick.
Jesus wins a free kick. His hands on his face by Yerry Mina. Big man Yerry Mina. I mean, he wonders why that is a foul as he pulls Jesus down by the back of his neck. Definite foul. Free kick to City. Foden stands over it again. He might shoot.
I hope not.
City haven't really got big men in the box, but Laporte, Diaz and Fernandinho making the way forward. Elmi says this game has been quick. Yeah, I suppose the first 35 minutes have gone quick.
Not very good though either.
Yeah, not the highest of qualities of games.
No.
But could change pretty quickly with this one. Diaz is all alone at the back post. Surely they look for Diaz at the back post. And he's come inside now. Oh, they've given it Sterling. Short to Sterling. What's he going to do with it? He's going to lose
Lose
it.
the ball.
He wins a throw-in. Not good enough from Sterling again. He's injured himself. Could be the best thing for him, that.
He got crunched in, see then.
Yeah.
By Luca Dean.
Hopefully he's alright, but... Oh, it looks like Sterling's got a pretty bad injury here. An impact injury on Raheem Sterling. If it means we get the De Bruyne or Mahrez on, though, at least that's the creativity City lack in the forward line.
Yeah, get Mahrez on, or like you said, I'd probably bring Mahrez on money. But...
Yeah. Sterling's still limping on this right-hand side. Cameras are focusing on him.
What's going on with De Bruyne? Is he not fit still?
I think he just rested him today.
Yeah.
He was class against Gladbach, that absolute screamer he scored. Gundogan over the top. Wide to Sterling. Digne clears it away. It's Bernardo Silva to take the throw in. Quickly he takes it, does he know? Takes his time back to Kyle Walker. Slows the game down and Kyle Walker goes backwards. Come on, City. Let's see a bit of attacking. Might help you score a goal if you actually go forward.
We need to create a chance first.
True. I think if anything's coming in this game, it's coming through Phil Foden at the moment. Looks the only player capable of doing anything. Jesus made a good run there. Kyle Walker, get your head up.
Yeah, he won't find him, would he? He'd end up going out for a goal, okay?
Here's Bernardo Silva into Jesus. Good strength by Jesus. Held the ball up well and then tries to do too much and loses it. Dean.
Turns into 3 players.
Andre Gomez, good tackle from Jesus. Gundogan. Oh, tries a little nutmeg.
Well done.
He's done well, Gundogan, though, to win it back. Fernandinho into Foden. Lays it off to Sterling. Come on, Raheem. Let's see some... Oh, my... A terrible pass from Sterling. Foden makes the best of it. Mina clears it away. How can Sterling not make a 2-yard pass without hitting the Everton defender? Amindu's not going to be happy. I know Amindu in the comments is a big Sterling fan.
Oh.
You must be disappointed in him, Amindu, at the moment. Sterling's performances.
Maybe time to change allegiance. Someone else.
Yeah, Mahrez.
Yeah.
Wait till his form drops off a cliff again.
Yeah.
Here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo swings one in. Oh, Diaz wins the header across the Jesus. Played away. Laporte tries to keep it in, and Allen picks it up. Calmly done by Allen. Fernandinho. Foul on Seamus Coleman, who throws his toys out the pram thinking it'll result in a yellow card. Fernandinho laughs in his face. No yellow card for that one. Like Coleman was running away anyway. Oh, he could have carried on going there, Coleman.
I know. Trying to get him booked. He went down.
Yeah, trying to get him booked. Rather than actually trying to attack. Elmis says Allegri or Tuchel. Neither.
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know, Allegri probably. Just because of his record and stuff.
Oh, Laporte's weak there. Kyle Walker clears. Jesus on the chase against Godfrey. Well played, Ben Godfrey. Really well played. Holgate pumps it long. Laporte deals it. Fernandinho takes it down his chest. Calmly done into Zinchenko. Can City just create one chance, maybe? Elmi says Amindu more silent than Jesus and Sterling combined. What do you think the problem is with Laporte? He thinks he's better than he is. And that's his problem why he don't get in the French side, apparently. He's very sure of himself, I think the quote was.
Foul.
Foul on Jesus here.
This is a good chance. Get a good ball in.
Gomez with another foul. Rocking the long hair now, Andre Gomez.
A good player, Andre Gomez. I like him.
Is. Oh, taken quickly by Bernardo. Gundogan. Terrible cross. Sterling picks it up. All the way back to Zach Steffen. Well, this first half definitely lacks a bit of spark.
Yeah, it does.
It opened up pretty well. You saw Foden and Sterling sort of creating a few combinations, running about on those wings. They've slowed down those two. Here's Jesus. Taken down by Godfrey. Just not strong enough, Gabriel Jesus. Here's Richarlison. Elmis says Pep's going to play Cancelo Walker false 9 versus Dortmund. Wouldn't surprise you. He does love to overthink these big games, doesn't he? Well, we might see it. Here's Richarlison up the left-hand side. Cuts into his right foot, Richarlison. Swings one into Calvert-Lewin. It's a poor cross.
Yeah, it was a poor cross.
A better cross there from Richarlison. He would have had a good chance, Calvert-Lewin, because you know that he'll attack anything in the air. It's started by Gomez. Managed to find Richarlison on this left-hand side. He's drifting out there from that striker position. But his ball into the box was poor. He knows it himself. You can see it there in his face. Here's Fernandinho, bringing the ball forward for City. Back he goes to Laporte. City just need to pick up the pace a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, it's too slow. It's way too slow. That was
they've given it away. Everton on the counter. Ball into Richarlison. Richarlison, open up space for a shot. Can't find one. Sigurdsson. Good ball that into Calvert-Lewin. He controlled it really well.
Fired
now he has. Richarlison. Still going. Richarlison across the box. Locked away. Corner ball for Everton.
Someone put a tackle in. Just stood watching him. Poor from Laporte giving the ball away.
Again.
In the halfway line again. Yeah.
He's not been good, Laporte, for
this
season, I don't think. It's a corner ball for Everton.
This is dangerous because they can put some bodies in the box again.
They've not really, sort of caused any problems for City from corners yet. But
they've not put any good balls in, have they?
No, you can see the potential they have from corners, from the set pieces. Here it goes, Luca Dean. To swing this ball in. He does. Good header! Ooh, off the line by Zinchenko.
Ooh. I don't know if that was going in or not then. Or if it was just going to drift wide.
Oh, Mina gets a clip on it. Zinchenko. There. It was. Going in that. Zinchenko heads it off the line. Save City there. There's the Ukrainian.
Defendant.
Ooh. Silly from City there. Another court. It's a throw in. They're going for the long throw in. Look where Yerry Mina stands.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just on that front post. Really launched into him here. Well, he's on the pitch there, Luca Dean. Foul throw. He's about 3 yards on the pitch when he took that throw in. Linesman clear, didn't see it. Or did they ever see anything? Everton end up going all the way back to their goalkeeper. Not even tested, this young goalkeeper. Making his FA Cup debut today.
Shush, it goes to show what they think of Olsen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If they're not playing him. Offside.
Offside there.
That's poor.
Ancelotti there looks on.
I think he just asked how many times was he offside then, or how many minutes had been added on. One of the two.
Well, Everton last reached the FA Cup semi-final in the 15-16 campaign, and they've lost their last 4 of the last 5 FA Cup games against fellow Premier League opponents.
They lost against United, didn't they? 2015-16.
Although they did eliminate Spurs, of course, in the last round, and that was a what was it, a 5-4, was it? A 6-5?
Yeah, it was a mad game, that, wasn't it?
One the fans would have loved to see. And of course, if City were to reach the semi-final today by winning this game, it would be 3 consecutive finals they've reached the semi-final of the FA Cup in. The first time since 1932 and 1934.
Another trip to Wembley as well.
Yep. And I saw something quite interesting there. I listened to a podcast. They were talking about, are Liverpool the worst champions ever to win the Premier League? And the answer is no. The worst are City. And you think, when? And I think it was in the 1900s. City won the Premier League and then were relegated. The only side to ever do that.
I think Chelsea have been the worst ones in the last few years. They finished about 10th that season when they won the league.
Walker, good ball into Foden. Opens up his body, Phil Foden shot, and it's deflected over the bar. Good attempt from Phil.
Yeah, he must have been asking how many minutes were added on because they've only put one on.
I think it could have been the 1800s that side, but I did see the guy who was talking about it, he said on this podcast that City had won the Premier League. And the club captain said, "We've won the Premier League now, but I want to win the FA Cup." The FA Cup back then was the more prestigious trophy compared to the Premier League, and they just concentrated on the FA Cup, and I think they won it, but also got relegated.
That's mad, that.
Yeah. Here's Gundogan, and he swings the ball, headed away, and that is half time. Manchester City 0, Everton 0. Not the most exciting of first halves, but hopefully City can come out the second half and do something more interesting. Do you think we're going to see City come out the second half and do something more interesting? Or
yeah, I think it's been a trend, hasn't it, for the last few weeks that we've been rubbish in the first half, and then 2 minutes in the second half we seem to nick goals. So I'm hoping
definitely.
so.
Well, hoping for that anyway. We will be back during half time. We've got the half time talk with Kent Lane. We'll be right back after this short break.
Got something to say, you should hear it all.
Well, it's half time, and of course, at half time, we have our celebrity special guest. So, welcome to the show, the halftime talk with Kent Lane.
Thank you very much. Well, what a start for City. City started very brightly, very crisp, clean passing, well organised. One touch everywhere and running Everton a little bit ragged. But as the half has gone on, City have got worse and Everton have got better. I don't even think... Have we had a shot on target? One, if any. I don't know. I think the rookie goalkeeper, who's fresh from, I don't know, school, is that far down the pecking list. I think he's only touched the ball once. But it's very frustrating, this. Sterling's justifying why he's been out for 3 games because he's been poor, I have to say. So I've not been impressed. Pep's going to have to sort this out at half-time. They're going to need a really strong pep talk because it's not working. Jesus is it's looking like he's starting his Easter holidays. Really, we need him to be resurrected in the second half because what he's doing, he's hardly been mentioned, and I don't know what's going on. Really, yes, there have been changes, but it's poor. I think Everton are starting to look more threatening than City, and certainly things have got to change. I was expecting that in the same week that Thornton's have announced that they're shutting down all the shops, and Thornton's very famous for the toffee, I thought we'd have shut down Everton's FA Cup run now, but it's looking a bit poor. So it's a case of bar humbug. Everton, obviously, as maybe some of our listeners won't know, but Everton, before each match, a lady dressed in a special costume goes around the side of the pitch throwing Everton toffees to people that are mint toffee. And we're certainly not playing mint, I tell you. Alan, who is playing for Everton, he's not the famous Alan that City fans love. He's got an extra L in there, not the right way to spell Alan. I'm sure you'll agree. We've got Zach Steffen looking pretty in pink. Bit of Molly Ringwald there. He's got his kit off the ref from the last City match. He's I told you it wouldn't need washing or anything. He's the American, obviously, Zach Steffen. Nearly dropped a massive clanger. Bit of Calamity Joe there. As Joe Hart might say, job done. But to clear that, but he's the goaltender for us anyway, as he would say, and hopefully there isn't a death strike against us in the second half. He's sporting his under chin beard there, a very unusual beard, just an under chin one with a little bit coming round the front. Not quite sure what's going on there. I think this is is this the first time we've met Everton in the FA Cup since March '81?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
is it? Yeah, 40 years ago, almost to the week. 40 years ago, when of course we drew 2-2, and then subsequently beat them in the replay, and unfortunately, Spurs beat us in the replay of the actual FA Cup final. So. I remember it well. I was very annoyed. I'm not over it yet. Foden, I have to say, Foden looked our brightest player. He was very confident. He seemed to be taking charge, really, and making the decisions. Not being at all sort of submissive, if you like. He's been far more dominant and certainly making the decisions to pass the ball, shoot. He seems to have adopted a shoot on sight policy. What did you think of? Was there a penalty shout there for Foden? He stayed on his feet again.
Yeah.
Did he actually? Was there a lot of contact? I only saw it once.
Yeah. They're actually just showing it now on BT Sport on the replay. If he'd gone down, it'd be a penalty, definitely.
Yeah, again, is this the second match on the run? Was it the last match that he stayed on his feet? Very honest player. You know, Mo Salah. Fernandez, they'd have been on the floor, although they'd still be on the floor, rolling around. So it's, I'm not suggesting that he should go down at all, because obviously he stays up because he thinks, I don't need to go down, I'm balanced, I can shoot or achieve. So I prefer that to all these, suddenly shot with a bazooka sort of type dives that we see so often. I noticed there's a sign on Everton's right, so to the left of our box, that's just off the pitch. So it says grass grows by the inch, ruined by the foot, which explains why there's been no crosses from that side as far as Everton go. So let's hope that City change that and ruin the grass. Because we need to up our game, really. I'm hopeful and confident, as I always am with City. I always think they'll win. I'm always thinking that we'll improve, and usually we do. There's only that one match in about the last 25 matches, is it, against that team from Salford, that we messed up. And given that Pep has got them now at half time, given Aguero's on the bench, I'm expecting Aguero to come on. My only surprise today was that Aguero didn't start. You know, it didn't matter who played today because we knew there were going to be changes, and I thought, perm anyone from 20, 24 even, or whatever. But Aguero was the one I thought was going to come on to start this game. So I'm not sure why that is. I know you were speculating at the start of your commentary. as to why that might be. But he's going to be one annoyed bloke, I think. He's going to be very peeved. If he does come on, I hope they start passing to him, because they certainly didn't pass to him when they should have done in the last game, when he was in clear in the penalty area and he passed right instead of to, I think it was Kevin that passed right for a much lesser chance. So, yeah, I'm expecting, hopefully we'll get at least one shot on goal later.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens in the second half, Ken. I'm hoping for a better second half. The first half has been not the best, has it, really?
Yeah, well, let's hope things improve. We've got Dan Hill there, who's shaking his head, I think, only 10 viewers. But, all channels have to start somewhere, and we're starting here. So we do appreciate any positive, and we'll listen to any negative comments. But it's always a pleasure to come on, listen, and be part of this channel. So thank you for that.
No, great. Thanks very much. See you later, Ken.
Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Hello, welcome back to the second half on the We Are City channel. Manchester City versus Everton in the FA Cup. It's not been the best of first halves. We've now got up to 696 subscribers, so thank you very much to that one. Let's see what everyone's been saying over half-time. Elmis has just beaten Spurs 5-0 on Pez. He says it feels good. Bolt Action PP says Stilling annoys me. Did anyone predict 0-0, says Julie. We've got Dan Hill here. Dan Hill says oil taps. So if anyone has got any taps for Dan's home, he currently doesn't have any in his home. Anyone like to give Dan some taps there? And we've only got 10 viewers, Dan, quite right. And you've actually given us 11 viewers by coming into the view. So thank you very much, Dan. Up with the viewers. That's 10 more people than care about you. So what a sad little life is the thing they say on Come Down Me, isn't it, Dan? What a sad life. You finally got out of bed, you've got your hand from out your pants, and you've come on here to say Dead Channel. Have you got nothing better to do? Clearly not. Elmy says, thoughts on the crowding Kevin De Bruyne? I think he's quite a good player. Julie says, hey Del. Hi Del. Hi, good to have you. Elmy says the stream crashed. It did. It was actually plus net internet. Don't recommend them. Julie says, I hope that too. Oh, Del's back on Skull Island again. This channel on Skull Island. Everyone loves King Kong, don't they? Del's going for a 2-0 win. Well, hopefully City can rise like King Kong against Godzilla and smash Everton here, but I'm not optimistic for the second half at all. But we'll see what happens. Julie says, Dan needs to know this is a niche channel for City fans. I won't say what I think Dan needs to know. Some people, you know, of course in life, we've been quite lucky on this channel. We've got 696 subscribers. By the way, we've just kicked off. And we've had all nice people. You guys in the comments are all nice. And it's great to have nice people. And everywhere you get morons, don't you? In every stretch of life, whichever job you're in, wherever you go, you'll always get a moron that's got, you know, less than 5 brain cells. And that's happened. You know, that happens with people. You've just got to put up with them. And of course, we live in a free country, free speech. I believe Dan should be able to come into this chat and say I'm an idiot. At the same time, when I call Dan back, he shouldn't go and cry about it, which he probably is right now. And if he comes back in, he'll give us another viewer. So thank you very much, Dan, for being on the channel. Keep viewing. Subscribe, Dan. Why don't you subscribe? Second half underway, City vs Everton. Dan's been the most interesting part of this stream so far. The game has been rather dull, but hopefully City can get back in the second half. Dale says, I will watch the Chelsea game. Yeah, who did Chelsea play? Is it Can't remember.
Sheffield
United, that's it. I think you've told me 3 times now, and I'm
Yeah,
yet to remember.
We'll keep going. I'm sure there'll be a few more yet.
Here's Kyle Walker into Bernardo Silva. Down the right-hand side.
Oh, nice.
Cut back in by Bernardo.
Oh, just
Foden
where
took it off Fernandinho there.
I don't think it was going to reach him, was it, enough, but...
Walker, Fernandinho. City have picked the tempo up already at the start of this second half. Foden on his left foot. Crosses one in. Mina with a good header away. I'm surprised he didn't just go with his foot there.
Problem is, they just need to defend for 10 minutes and then we'll just slow down again. You know, the way that we're playing at the moment, won't we? We'll have a spell for 10 minutes of attacking them, and if they can just defend it and keep us out, then we'll just slow back down again.
Yeah.
So we need to get a goal while we're on top.
Foden's going to take this cross here for City on the corner. In he swings it. Onto Calvert-Lewin's head. Keeper comes out to punch it. Flaps at it. Misses it. Richarlison clears. Walker. Come on, Kyle. Pick the right pass. Back to Fernandinho. As long as you does the simple things, Walker, it'll do. It's Sterling into Jesus. Terrible pass by Jesus. Back to Sterling, who nicks it back off Holgate and then ends up dribbling it out of play for a corner. City. Julie says, come on, City. We want a second half effort. So we see one. Very nice, the City away kit.
I like all the kits this year.
Yeah, I think they all. We've got a free kick.
Alright, okay. That's good then.
Thought it was a corner. City have got a free kick, a foul a bit earlier on Sterling. 696 subscribers. Thank you very much to whoever added that one. Our 696 subscriber, and you guys are all part of the start of this channel. Cross comes in from Gundogan. Oh, Fernandinho blocks it away. I think he might have been going in.
It was on target, wasn't it?
What happened to earlier and thoughts on Kevin De Bruyne? I'm with Plusnet Elmis in the UK. They've been down twice on today's stream.
They're not very good.
They went down at half-time and before the game.
Yeah.
So they're a bit late coming on, but they've picked the times, haven't they? Perfectly. If they're going to go down at any point. And thoughts on Kevin De Bruyne. I said before, Elmis, I think he's a good player. I do think.
I presume that's Emile Smith-Rowe.
Yeah. He's not in the level of your Sakas or your Fodens, but he's up there.
Yeah, he looks decent, doesn't he?
So he's still on the edge of the box with a shot into Rose Z. I think he's actually gone out the ground, that one from Sterling. Terrible volley from Raheem. Good ball over the top by Kyle Walker. Oh, it's poor by Sterling, that, on the replay there. He's all smiles, Raheem.
I'd get him off, put someone else on.
I remember at the City games years ago, I always had someone that I'd always say, bring someone on. That was my little thing that I always had with the fans. Obviously, I was a season ticket holder, so the people around me knew me. City are on the attack here, by the way. Sterling, pass Yerry Mina, corner ball, good tackle by Mina. Oh, it's a goal kick, is it? He's not sure, Mike Oliver. What's he going to decide here? But I always said bring someone on, you know, when someone was playing bad. And my go-to one was either bring Mike on, obviously clearly a joke, or bring Sinclair on. Which again was a bit of a joke, really, because they were both terrible. But, I mean, someone had to be playing really bad to obviously ask to bring them on.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine.
Bring Rodwell on, that was another one. All in the same season, though. I just remember that year being absolutely terrible for transfers. Who do you want to sign? Eden Hazard. Don't know, the VAR in this or something.
I don't know.
Corner goal. I think it's been given as a goal kick. They weren't sure. Michael Oliver decided that if he just didn't make a decision, the players would decide for him. Yeah, I mean, they wanted Eden Hazard. They signed Scott Sinclair. Who else did they want? They wanted Daniel Agger. De Rossi. We signed Rodwell, Javi Garcia, Maicon. One of them years, wasn't it, in the transfer window?
Been better since then, haven't we? Bought quite well, to be fair.
They've avoided some real duds, haven't they, as well, City? If you think about Harry Maguire, Fred, you know, I don't think that.
Jorginho.
Jorginho, yeah. I'm just glad City didn't get him. A few players there that you think, you know what, I'm glad City didn't get them because. I mean, like Fred, if I don't watch the United AC Milan game, I thought he had a really good game, actually. He was instrumental in the goal, really. But he's a bit Kyle Walker to me. He runs about and does a lot, but he can't do anything else. His passing's terrible at times.
He's a bit hit and miss as well.
Yeah. I mean, Maguire, need I say any more than his name?
No.
Ooh,
No,
Cavalier in
no,
his
yeah.
chest. Richarlison, nutmeg on
No.
Fernandinho, cleared away.
I don't know why we keep persistently lumping balls up to Jesus like he's going to win
Yeah.
any of them.
Typical tactical decision, that, isn't it? Crosses
What's he doing?
midgets. Julius says Garcia's had a few games, but not many. Yeah, he was all right.
He weren't a bad player, Garcia, was he? He was okay. Did a job, didn't he? He won't get in the team now.
Fernandinho bursts away here. Onto his left foot.
Oh,
Wide to Sterling. Oh, made a mess of that, did Fernandinho.
Should have shot and Sterling crap balling.
Pass it straight back to the keeper. Richards, I think, has already gone by then. I think that's when you were talking about Maicon. Elmis has Croydon, De Bruyne clear of the other one. I think if you mean Phil Foden, then you are deluded. No, I think the only person that sort of can battle with Foden is Saka. No one else comes in that conversation. Greenwood's a close second. And then you'd say Smith Rowe, Curtis Jones, that lot. I think Smith Rowe is probably better than Curtis Jones as well. Bernardo on the counter for City. Wide to Foden. Behind to Bernardo. Goal kick. Comes off Bernardo Silva on the way through. Elmis says Pep's a ball fraud. He's not subbing me and Eric Garcia on. Julius says, hi, you out on the subs bench today, Elmis. Don't tell him that. Emil Smith Rowe is a baller, bro. And I'm joking about Emil Smith Rowe better than Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, you meant Kevin De Bruyne, not Foden. Oh, well, yeah, he's definitely not better than Kevin De Bruyne. No, yeah, he's definitely... I think he's a really good player, Smith Rowe. I really do. I like this sort of Croydon De Bruyne thing, although Martin Tyler says it about 50 times a game, doesn't he?
He'll
frustrate him.
He'll get ruined if he stays at Arsenal, like they do with the rest of the players. Yeah,
well,
they do, don't they? They just wreck him, don't they, for whatever reason? I don't know what they do.
However good he is now, he's never going to get any better.
No.
Here's Mina, cleared away with his head, straight to Gundogan. He heads it back into Jesus, who can't hold it up against you, Mina. Here's Coleman on the counter. Good cross in. Cleared away by Diaz, straight to Zinchenko. Heads it into Richarlison. Fernandinho deals with it calmly. Delt says I was late because of sleep. Don't worry, Delt. You didn't miss anything in the first half. I think I was asleep for most of it.
Yeah.
Elmis says, no, don't say that. And the Everton side. There's no team even looked like attacking.
No.
The second half, I have to say, hasn't started sprightly either. Is it extra time or is it a replay in the FA Cup?
It's extra time in it this year.
Right, well...
Because of the fixtures. Extra time and penalties.
That's something City don't want. Just tire them out. Fernandinho in for a big tackle with Calvert-Lewin. Loses out. Fernandinho. Zinchenko. Good header, Zinchenko against Coleman. Didn't think he'd beat him in the air. Sterling round the corner to Gundogan. Does really well. Zinchenko in space in his left-hand side. Ilkay Gundogan. Terrible, terrible pass. Elmis Pep. He's going on about Pep again. Elmis thinks he's a better finisher than Jesus. Oh yeah, don't make it go to penalties. I can't handle penalties.
We've never had that on here, have we?
No. Imagine if City gets the Champions League final and it's penalties.
Oh, and they lose.
And they lose, yeah. They won't get to the final, so don't worry, guys. You won't get disappointed. Dell doesn't want pens either. I don't think anyone wants penalties, do they?
No. No, it's just a free-for-all.
The City players definitely don't want penalties, do they?
It's a free-for-all, isn't it?
Well, I think there's no one at the club can actually take one bar in Edison.
Edison can't take them all. Yeah.
That was something I found quite interesting. A rule that could be brought into football is the player who's fouled for the penalty takes it.
Has to take it, yeah.
Yeah. Which is a bit of an odd one.
Well, I suppose they do it in other sports. They do it in other sports, though, don't they? Basketball and stuff like that. If you get fouled against you, you've got to take it, haven't you? So it probably would work, but...
Margaret Kern says, definitely no penalties. Yeah, everyone's against the penalty idea. Good header by Laporte there. Jesus, can City counter now? Jason to Phil Foden. Foden skips away from one. And Allen, nice. See you later. Sterling, bad first touch. Luckily, he's got space.
It's done well, though.
Sterling beating a few players here. Oh, then he doesn't know what to do. Then gives it Gundogan.
No.
Sort of pitters out the attack, like most of City's attack of today. Sterling again. Wide to Gundogan. Here's Laporte. Helmy says, Eric, can I come to get Barca with you? He might be getting worried about Eric Garcia. Getting a bit obsessive, this Helmy is. Oh, Kyle Walker tries to pick a pass in the final third. Everyone knows the outcome, and Everton are on the counter. Here's Richarlison. Fernandinho with him all the way. Oh, get up, Richarlison.
Surely he's not always getting booked.
He's getting booked for that one, Fernandinho. Leaves a bit on Richarlison there.
Surely he's not going to get booked. He never does, but...
I don't think he had his shoulder broke, like he's claiming.
It's just it was the push out. It was the push out of the arm, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a shoulder barge from Fernandinho. Richarlison gets shot by probably a rocket launcher or something like in his shoulder. Not just a bullet, the way he rolled over there. I wonder if diving is something they learn to do in football.
Probably. To go down correctly, sort of thing.
To get the penalty. Crossing by Everton. Mina's in there. Richarlison with a volley. It's wide of the post. They've had the better chances, Everton. He's been poor, really, Richarlison. He's not been that impressive.
No, he's not. He's just thrown himself to the floor.
That's a poor attempt, really. Could have put someone of his quality. You'd expect to put that in.
Well, at least hit the target, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Here's Diaz. Wide to Laporte. They bring the ball forward. Sterling. Fernandinho. Brings the ball forward. Oh, well played, Fernand. Into Sterling.
Oh,
Sterling!
No, he's scored that.
Raheem Sterling misses another one.
Good save. Good save.
He's all smiles.
It was a good
Don't
save.
Worry about it, Sterling.
It was so obvious which way he was going to go when he was running up to it.
I know. Sheba says, oh my God, how's he missed that? Del says, we traced to Skull Island with Stefan and expected one in my books.
Should have gone the other way.
Yeah, I'll just put some power
That's
in the
a
shot.
rubbish corner as well.
Who took that?
I don't know.
Gundogan. Sterling. There's too much power in it. You should score here, Sterling.
Yeah, he should.
Oh, he kicks it into the ground. Kicks it into the ground.
Poor shot. He should have gone the other way. Got all the space to the side of the net. Put it back where he's come from.
Oh. Hit it straight into the ground. Good save, though. You could say, although he should have...
Yeah, it was. It was a good save, but he still should have scored, shouldn't he? Or
because
made him look a bit harder.
Because it hit the ground, it sort of bobbled up the ball. It just made it, slowed it down, didn't it? It took all the pace off it.
He shouldn't have hit it into the ground, should he?
No.
It was sat up nicely for him, wasn't it?
It's just, I don't know with Sterling. I'm losing it with him, really.
Yeah, I am as well. It's frustrating.
2 years now. 2 years, Raheem. He can be all smiles about it. And obviously, if it gets him down, then he's going to end up like Timo Werner and just never score again. But, you know, it's just, he needs to be better. You know, someone of his quality, he's got to be scoring these chances. You can't back him forever, can you?
No, you can't keep saying, oh he'll get better. Because he's not going to, obviously.
Here's Zinchenko, Laporte. Here's the ball forward here. City playing the long ball. No point doing it. Elmis just gets Mahrez on.
Yeah,
exactly.
I would do. Said that half time.
Dell says he should play like Sterling versus Leon. The open miss. Yeah, I mean, if Sterling plays like he does against Leon, which he has done all season. Elmis is not a Werner, a Martial. Yeah, he's a bit of a hit and miss. He's not, not a striker, though, are they? How many players do you see that are not really strikers, more wingers? Jesus, another one. They get put in this striker position because they score goals from the wing and they realise actually as a striker they don't score goals. Foden, good header. Jesus. Mina heads it away. Bernardo picks it up in his chest. Great play by Bernardo. Great little flick into Foden. He tries to head it over the top to Bernardo. Somehow they've kept it in Everton, but Foden's there. Fernandinho tidies it up. Ball over the top to Jesus, getting pushed and pulled by Godfrey. Good little bit of strength from Jesus there. Godfrey clears it behind.
Oh, needs something to change.
Here's Bernardo Silva.
Go
Onto
on.
his left foot. Go on, Bernardo.
Oh.
Oh, terrible pass. Sterling. Not a clue what to do with it. This is what I mean. You know, the top players, before they even receive the ball, they know where the pass is going. They know where the players are around them. Sterling receives the ball. Has to look all over the place for 10 minutes and take 50 touches. And just pass it backwards anyway.
Forces us to go back.
If he just looked over his shoulder and knew his surroundings like all the top players do, he'd be fine. Here's Gundogan. Good ball into Fernandinho. It's a poor touch. And here comes Everton on the counter. Gomez. Good little cut inside there. City are doing well though, controlling the counter-attack. Not allowing Everton to play this ball forward. Here's Holgate. Come on, City. Let's wake up now. Sheba says Mahrez is coming on. Good news, that one. Hopefully it's Sterling coming off. It wouldn't surprise me if we see Foden come off.
No.
I think he might take Foden off. I'd take Sterling or Jesus off. But here is Riyad Mahrez. The Algerian Messi. Been playing good in recent weeks.
It's about as close we're getting to Messi, isn't it, I think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's staying in Barcelona. What could have been if only Bartomeu had let him leave. He would be a City player. Here is the goalkeeper for Everton. Sends it long. How to play. It's not. Done well there, Gomez, actually. Dean. Ball over the top to Richarlison. Laporte there. Weak defending from Laporte. I know you're chucking yourself to the floor, Aymeric. Get up. And be just stronger in that challenge there. Here comes Kyle Walker. Diaz. City need to put the ball out of play and let Mahrez get on. Oh, it always is a good game at Goodison Park, Mahrez. I think I was with you actually watching the game. When you remember when he scored that free kick against Pickford?
Yes, yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he obviously scored that wonder goal in the last time they played Everton. Oh, big tackle, Ben Godfrey. Good tackle. On Foden. Sterling. Loses the ball again, Raheem Sterling. He wants to take the throw in quickly.
It's because he knows he's coming off.
Yeah.
Well, he's not. He's not
Bernardo
coming off.
Silva. Odd one.
Interesting one.
Very odd one that Bernardo's come off for Riyad Mahrez. Foden going through the middle then?
Potentially,
in the
I
midfield.
suppose. Potentially.
In behind Jesus. We'll see. Yeah, Foden has
Might,
gone into the midfield.
yeah. They sort of rotate anyway, don't they? But
Yeah. Julie says, Mahrez, we need a change of play for the better. Step up. So,
well, let's hope it makes a difference when he comes on. Well, now he's on.
Diaz. Walker. Wide to Mahrez. Terrible touch by Jesus. Well, Elmi says, would you take the left back of Ajax? I assume you mean Tagliafico.
Fico.
Anyone but Mendy, yeah. Sufyan's here. Sufyan says Man City will win 2-0 in my opinion. I'm hoping so. And Julie says, Pep, what are you thinking taking off Bernardo Silva? I don't know why Sterling's still on the field. Essan says hi. Hello to you. Long ball on the throw-in from Everton. Down the line to Richarlison. Good strength by Diaz. Richarlison wants a free kick as he usually does, if anyone looks at him.
I'm surprised they've not made any changes yet, to be honest.
Yeah. Essian says, I'm a Man United fan. That's fine, Essian, you know. We're, happy for any fans of the channel to come on. As long as you enjoy the stuff. We do more than just City stuff, of course. FIFA. If you just enjoy watching FIFA, then maybe enjoy this channel. Here's Walker. Diaz.
Oh,
Mahrez.
right. The FA Cup just goes straight to a penalty shootout, does it? Oh, no. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Never mind, I read that wrong. Extra time will be played. Yeah. It's just extra time. No replay, though.
Okay.
Don't want that.
Could be seeing extra time, then. At the moment. Not looking like there's going to be a goal at all here. Walker.
No, it doesn't.
Brings the ball. It's only 65 minutes played, but even so, good drive by Walker. Good movement. Problem is, he's got to try and cross it now. Goes backwards to Mahrez. Foden in space. Phil Foden. Good turn. Phil Foden with a shot. Ooh, just wide from Phil Foden.
That was a good effort, that.
Good chance for City there. Foden, very good chance. Lanky says, can we have a roundup?
What, of the game so far?
Yeah, nothing. You haven't missed anything, Lanky. City have had a few chances, Everton have. Other than that, nothing much. Sheba says, did you hear Goldbridge talk about Dortmund in the Champions League draw? I didn't, Sheba. Let us know what he said, but...
Whew. That was close,
I didn't hear that. It was very close from Foden. Opened his
Great
body up.
Shot.
Released a whipping of a strike there. Essen says, I want Everton to win so you don't knock us out another semi. Could see that again, couldn't we? Elmis says, I can see Ajax win the Europa League. And Julius says, so you'll be disappointed, Essen. Yeah, I think City might knock them out in the semis. They only beat United with it. If it were a semi-final, if it was just a Premier League game, I think they'd win.
United have got to win at Leicester first.
Yeah, true. Sheba said, we got an easy draw again. Yeah, if we draw United in the semis. I'd rather get United than Southampton.
Yeah.
Oh, Dean's in here. Motoring away from Kyle Walker. Pace of Walker there. Catches
done well
him.
there, Walker.
It's a goal kick as well. Well done, Kyle Walker. Or is it a corner? I think it's a goal kick.
Like a goal kick. Oh no, it's corner.
Corner. Elmis says we got the racist team. Oh yeah, in the Europa League. I hope you beat them. It's the third time, is it, that this side, is it Slavia Prague, whoever it is, have done something like this. UEFA continue not to punish them. So
it tends to be the fans though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Normally, but obviously they're not in now, so all the players are doing it instead.
Oh, Goldbridge said that City got an easy draw, says Sheba. Oh, right, well. Who did United draw in the Champions League?
I don't think there is an easy draw, is there? In the...
No. Ooh, Gomez released a shot.
At that stage. At that stage of the competition.
Everyone assumed Porto was the easy draw, but I don't think they're easy either.
Well, they've gone to show that they're not, are they?
No. Lanky says, what do you think of the links to Isaac from Real Sociedad? Good player, not a first choice player though. I can't.
Not yet.
Take over from Aguero. No. Maybe he could replace Jesus. Delphi, do you think Anfield is a curse for Liverpool? Yeah, they don't win there, do they anymore?
Got no fans in, have they? That doesn't help them.
And Shiva said United have got Granada. That's true. Which is, you could say, an easy draw. Yankel Herrera, chance there on loan from City. Elmi says you have to be good to beat Sevilla. Exactly. Throwing for City with Kyle Walker here. Nearly 70 minutes played now. Has there even been a shot on target that's been,
not in the second half.
Other than that Sterling one that troubled the keeper?
No, I don't think so.
Jesus. Poor header from Gabriel Jesus. Get Sergio. You need someone to score a goal. You've got a goal scorer proven on the bench.
Get him
don't
on.
bring him on.
Sterling's
good play from Sterling. That's better, Raheem.
Oh, and then he does that. And then he does that.
His first touch is just so bad.
I mean, he was getting fouled when he turned around, but great touch from Calvert-Lewin. Oh, no.
Good ball into Richarlison. He's coming at City here. Oh, yeah.
No penalty.
Steamed it at Diaz from about 2 yards away and wanted a penalty. Not going to get that one.
Team's looking a bit leggy, aren't they, now, getting fouled?
Here's Mahrez. Come on, Riyad. Bit of moment of magic from you. Another foul by Allen. Surely this one's a yellow card for Allen this time.
They're looking at this. The VAR are looking at this penalty. They're going to give that. Aren't they? You just tell,
his elbow.
I know.
It's his elbow.
They're going to give it, aren't they? Surely.
How is this a penalty?
If they give it. I don't think it is, but are they still looking at it?
If that is a penalty, then...
No, they've obviously not. They've obviously not done.
They're in danger of making people not want to watch football anymore.
I know.
Lancashire needs some experience to take this team up. Bring Kun on, please. He's not going to bring him. He'll bring him on with 1 minute to go and then go, oh, you didn't play well. You'll have to leave, won't he? Surely Aguero comes on. For Jesus. Mahrez lays it short to Zinchenko. Shot there. Calvert-Lewin takes one in the face.
I don't think that was ever going to trouble the keeper, was it?
No power. There were no power in it. Also, it was like dead centre down the middle of the goal. Here's Ruben Diaz for City. Doesn't know what to do here. Diaz goes back to Laporte. It's Walker. Walker into Gundogan. Can City make some movement forward. They haven't done yet. It's been 70 minutes, but maybe in the second half. Maybe now. Might start to get desperate. They don't want extra time because plenty of games coming up.
No.
Foden, poor pass back
We
to
don't
Sterling.
we don't want extra time, so I don't want to watch another 30 minutes of this crap. It's been half on it. Get a goal
There's
now.
Walker, Fernandinho. Come on, City, let's get going now. Oh, come on, stop long balling it and do something. There's a guy who sits in my stand at the ground. He's got sort of not really a Manchester accent. He's got more of I'd call it like a Queen's English sort of posh accent, just the way you'd say it. I don't know. Just to me, of course. I don't mean it sounds like that, but he always gives it. Come on, City! We go, come on, City! And everyone knows him because he always does it. You know, like City, they're in this situation. That's what City need. Maybe they can hear him because he does it when everyone's quiet. You see, when everyone's quiet in the ground, he gives it a come on, City! But that's what City are missing today. I think he's been a season ticket holder and sat in that place for years and years since they moved to the Etihad. I think. Big City fan he is. I don't know his name. I've never spoke to him. He sits a few rows in front of me. But everyone knows him if you sit round there. Lanky said Sterling was good last season and just was remembered by that miss against Leon. Yeah. That's how it works though, isn't it? You make one mistake, they'll remember it. Well, those are the three players. Those are the three players we should be bringing on. De Bruyne, Aguero and
we've got 5
Cancelo in extra time. Yeah, 5 subs is it in the FA Cup?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll get them all on then. Lanky says disagree in my opinion. I assume you mean about Sterling. Yeah, I mean, you always get remembered by the rubbish, don't you? You always will. I mean, it's like Aguero. If Aguero had a terrible season in 11-12, but scored that goal against QPR, it all would be forgotten, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? You remember the big moments. Like Company. Company didn't have a particularly good season. That year he scored that goal against Leicester. He was injured for most of it, didn't he? He played say, the last 10 games of the season and then scored a rocket and everyone remembers it. It just, that outweighs it. Gomez with another foul. Never seems to get booked, this man. Walker. Showing a bit of pace. Back to Mahrez. Come on, Riyad. Fernandinho under pressure from Richarlison. Mahrez. Zinchenko in space. Oh. Come on, City. This is not what we expect from you. Here's Diaz. City trying to make the push forward. Not going to happen when you've got Kyle Walker trying to pick a pass. Mahrez. Into Laporte. He brings the ball forward for City. Gundogan pretty much in the number 9 position. Lanky says we always have to leave it late in the FA Cup. Just look at Cheltenham. True. That was true. City looked like they were out in that game. We covered that game in the channel. And I thought City were going out. I couldn't believe it. Jesus, good footwork. Can he pick the pass though? He does to Gundogan. Oh, and Gundogan crowded out by Everton players. Lumped long by Everton.
Calvert-Lewin's going to get it yet.
He's beat Diaz in a foot race.
Oh, great tackle.
What a tackle from Diaz there.
Big tackle.
Oh, Gomez is getting booked for that advantage.
Gomez.
Good
I thought he
referee
was booking Diaz then.
We've got up to 697 subscribers. Thank you very much to the 697 subscriber. How close are we now to 700?
3 away.
In touching distance, yeah, well, quite literally. In touching distance now of that 700. Please do continue to subscribe. 1,000 subscribers. Who'd have thought when we set this channel up we'd ever have 700, let alone near to 1,000.
Oh.
It isn't possible without you guys, so thank you very much. Long throwing for Everton from Luca Dean. Launched up to Yerry Mina. Oh, Dino's in there. I thought he touched his hand then. Mahrez picks it up. Clears it away. Jesus gives chase. He's done well, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
How many fouls has Godfrey done on Jesus here? And he stamped on him afterwards. Jesus has gone down. We might VAR this one.
Like he just stepped in his either his hand or in his private area, one of the two.
I mean, Godfrey there. Does he want to... Oh, he's kicked him there.
Oh, it's not sending off, is it? But I bet that hurt.
Godfrey with it. He's left his foot in on Jesus
there.
Not heard that one before. Here's Diaz, Laporte. Lanky says, do you do special at milestones like Q&A or special episode? I tell you what, Lanky, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll do a little 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, and we'll do a Q&A with you guys. You can ask us absolutely anything.
Oh, well read.
Walker reads that one there. Julie says, Gomez looking like Roman Reigns and playing like him in the ring. He is looking like Roman Reigns, actually. Roman Reigns with possibly the worst finishing move ever to be in WWE if you watch it, which is the Superman punch where he literally just jumps and punches someone in the face. It's just shocking. So, whoever told him that was a good idea. Here's Walker. Andre Gomez has actually played like him, you're right. He's done a couple of Superman punches on the City players today. Only one yellow card. Allen as well, he's got away with a few fouls.
Yeah, he has.
Fernandinho-esque.
It's that Brazilian mentality, isn't it?
Jesus. Oh, lovely little back heel. Allen reads it, though. Nowhere to go as Allen. Calm again under pressure, Allen. Learnt that under Maurizio Sarri at Napoli. Are Everton making a substitution? Is City making a substitution? No. 76 minutes played.
It looks like someone is because they're messing about with the board, aren't they?
Sterling, 1-1 with Coleman.
You're never going to get a free kick for that.
World's worst first touch from Sterling. Who'd have thought? No, it don't matter how much you longingly look at the referee, Sterling. He's not going to give you a free kick because you threw yourself on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like kicking the ball out of play and then going kicking the goalkeeper and saying it should be a penalty. Lanky says, who's actually watching the game at this point? Unfortunately, us. Yeah, we're still watching. If you can't watch the game, of course, that's what the commentary's here for. And if you can watch the game, still listen to the commentary. That's what we try and do. And we try to be, of course we are City fans, but least biased. But yeah, Julie's saying the Q&A sounds a great idea. Yeah, get us to 1,000 and we'll do a Q&A for you guys. You can submit your questions. I don't know what your questions will be. Hopefully nice ones.
City making a sub. It looks like De Bruyne.
Elmis is Sarri, Tuchel, or Emery. If Pep left, would you want the most of the middle? I'd want Sarri out of all them. Julie says this match is dreadful. Well done for keeping up with the commentary. Delta's 3 more subs. Thank you, Del. I know. Nearly at that 700 mark. We're nearly there now. If you can start get some of your friends and family, tell them. Subscribe to this channel. It's great. We could get to that 700, but before the end of today's game. I think we deserve 700
Another
after
Andre Gomez foul.
Yeah. Getting away with a lot, hasn't he, Gomez? Mahrez is pointing at the ref saying Gomez.
Yeah, it is. It's the Belgian... it's the Belgian Emile Smith row. Let's come on.
The Ginger Pele says Sheba. Oh, Sterling's off.
Good. Should have been off half an hour ago.
He looks disappointed still, but he's being taken off. But what can you do? He's been terrible. Off he comes, Raheem Sterling, the number 7 for the number 17. Kevin De Bruyne. And he's going to cause some problems, surely, for Everton here, KDB.
I hope so.
Lanky says, that's what I'm here for. No point turning to so millionaire commentators get more money. Yeah, I mean, although I wouldn't mind that, to be honest with you, Lanky.
Oh, I wouldn't.
If someone said to me, you want to be a millionaire commentator, I'd like to say I've got morals, and I'd say no, but
I wouldn't.
I think I'd take the job.
Oh.
Crossing, cleared away.
Ooh.
Here's Zinchenko, De Bruyne. Surely he creates a chance. We've got 2 creative players in the field now. Mahrez still ain't got someone who can put the ball in the back of the net. No, it's Andre Gomez with the foul on Mahrez. Foul number 67 for Gomez. Well, still not only 1 yellow card for him. Never seems that Mahrez. Just take him on, Mahrez. You should be taking Gomez on and getting him sent off. He is. Look at him. He's waiting for Gomez to try and defend against him. Diaz. Problem is, if they go down to 10 men, they'll sit back even more than they do now. Margaret says she wants a City goal. I think we all do. Here's Laporte. Go on, Laporte. Good footwork. Oh, he's done well. No support, though, really. And cleared away by Coleman. De Bruyne at centre-back now. Get him round the box. Don't get him at centre-back. Wasted.
I think he was just covering, wasn't he? Because Laporte had a run forward.
Zinchenko, Foden, Zinchenko, Gundogan. Oh, Mr. Whippy's been poor today. Here's Coleman, brings the ball forward. Takes on Fernandinho, fails in that take on. Laporte picks it up and it's straight back to Zach Steffen, who's been on trouble today.
Stats 508 passes to 126 of theirs in the full game. We've had more passes in the final third than they've had in the total of the game.
Domination from City, but it don't matter how many passes you make if you can't put the ball in the net, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, possession and all that mean nothing, do they, if you draw, so...
Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Good ball into Jesus. Into Mahrez. Come on, City, let's go forwards. Mahrez, back he goes to Diaz. Get Sergio Aguero on and put the ball into him and he'll finish it. Fernandinho. Good ball out to
control.
Jesus. Great touch on his chest.
Good defending, though.
Recovers well. If you don't follow our Twitter, Instagram, it's We Are City MCFC. Instagram is WeAreCity_MCFC, so give us a follow. We do post on there little reminders, news and things. De Bruyne, Foden.
Good save.
Foden with a shot. Good save by the keeper. Foden's the only one who's actually tried to shoot in this game. Feels. The only shot on target anyway. De Bruyne played in Foden. He opened up his body again with a powerful shot. Into the hands of the Portuguese keeper. Long ball by the keeper up to Diaz, who knocks it away. Oh, he's made a mistake here, but recovers well.
I've just got a feeling that they're going to nick one.
Yeah, I do.
Not with passes like that, they won't.
Godfrey puts it straight out of play. Mahrez. Aguero, still not on. Lanky says this reminds me of the old... This City reminds me of the old England countless side with passes with no end product. Yeah.
No.
Not enough long balls, though. Quite yet. Julius' possession and no play. Yeah. Pep will be happy though. Digne clears. Richarlison with a little flick onto Gomez. Let him foul you. Here is Laporte. Here is Laporte. Brings the ball forward. De Bruyne. Oh, down the box. Oh, off the bar. Gundogan. Okay, Gundogan.
I didn't know if that counted or not, then.
Mr. Whippy with a goal. 1-0 City. Del says 1-0 yes. Sheba says Mr. Whippy's given that keeper a 99. He didn't want a cornetto, did João Virginia, but he was forced to eat one. Great goal. I think it would have been a free kick anyway. Before that, it was Laporte who again brings the ball forward into Kevin De Bruyne. Takes a great touch round Mina. Fouled by Mina. Laporte with a shot that was tipped onto the bar, it was. On his right foot.
Onside.
And Gundogan comes in. And heads the ball into the back of the net. Manchester City 1. Ooh. Keeper did well to tip that onto the bar.
They've got to have a bit of a go now, haven't they?
And Ilkay Gundogan has now got more goals in this season alone than all previous 4 seasons at the club put together. What a season he's had. Del says yes, no extra time, and it's 1-0 with 10 minutes to go. Well, I'm hoping no extra time, but...
Yeah. Don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon.
Everton will have to come out with their own half now. Foden. Zinchenko. Laporte. Good turn by Laporte. He's been really good at the back today. Ball forward. 5 minutes left for the game to go. If you were to give a man of the match at this point, who would you give it to?
That's a tough one, isn't it?
I'd say Foden.
Yeah, probably. He's looked the most creative, hasn't he? But
yeah,
no one's really done anything, have they?
No, I think Foden by far the best player. Good strength by Diaz. Richarlison chucks himself to the floor once again.
I'm surprised he got made a sub yet.
I know. Mahrez there
Oh,
catches
there
the
we
ball,
go.
but it's gone out.
Just as we say that, here you go. Here he comes. It will
Nothing
be.
to worry about. Alex Iwobi, don't worry, guys. He's shocking. Mr. Lanky says Mr. Whippy served his 99p flake again. Diaz solid as always. Quite right. Lanky. De Bruyne, good
never a
tackle.
foul.
No way is that a foul, is it? Great
No.
tackle by De Bruyne on Allen.
That's a poor decision from the referee.
And Alex Iwobi comes on for Everton.
Holgate coming off, going 4 at the back now.
Well, they're risking their luck at the end. They throw in a last roll of dice from Ancelotti.
Well, they might as well get beat 4-0, aren't they?
Right.
No, another go.
Unluckily for them, it's Alex Iwobi that's coming on and not
Yeah.
anyone else. I don't rate him at all. I thought he was terrible
No,
at
I don't.
Arsenal.
I don't. But the Arsenal fans are glad they got rid of him.
Yeah, 40 million.
What will they pay for him?
Ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous. Here comes the swinging from Sigurdsson, headed on by Calvert-Lewin into the hands of Zach Steffen. Easy for him. Steffen rolls it out. Diaz is not happy with the referee there. I think there was hands all over him maybe. Pulled him down. Easter Sunday it is. Oh, is it Easter Sunday?
Not for if it's an international break, isn't there?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I've lost track of days, dates, times. It said Easter Sunday United playing. I thought it was the game tomorrow. I thought what's going on?
No, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Oh, De Bruyne has lost the ball in midfield. Who plays a pass and through to Calvert-Lewin.
Good block.
Calvert-Lewin, great block. Zinchenko clears before Iwobi gets near. It's Ruben Diaz again. De Bruyne.
Go on.
Jesus. City can hit Everton here and finish them. De Bruyne wide to Foden. Come on, Phil.
Good ball.
Into Jesus. Oh, Jesus not got there. Godfrey gets lucky. Del says I'm from Nigeria. I didn't know that, Del. That's interesting to know. So Iwobi, I think, won't score. Nigeria international team is poop. Yeah, you aren't really at the best of it. You've got Tosin Adebayo, though, haven't you? Ex-City man. He's a decent centre-back. You got Kelechi Iheanacho as well. Ex-City player. He's quite good. Diaz, man of match, in my opinion, says Lanky. Yeah, Diaz has been very solid at the back once again. Ball forward here. Laporte shows his strength against Richarlison, who this time doesn't go to the floor. First time, I think, in a battle here. Steffen. Oh, great kick by Steffen straight to Allen. And bounced over him. Not the best of kicks from the American. Here's Holgate. Is it? No, it's, what's he called? Godfrey. Holgate's gone off. I always feel Godfrey must have a really good left foot. He is right-footed, but he always seems to play on the left-hand side.
He's not a bad player, to be fair.
No.
I think he's all right.
Rodri is coming on. Gundogan is coming off. Defensive Esan says, oh no, you scored. Yeah. If United beat Leicester City, then you'll be meeting Manchester City in the final. In the semi-final, sorry.
Yeah, it's probably been thinking, innit? You don't even need to see the draw, do it? You know that we're going to get drawn against United. It happens all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah. Lanky says Steffen has had the easiest game ever. Yeah, he's been untroubled, hasn't he, really, Zach Steffen?
I don't think he's had to make a save, has he?
Nope. Jesus, header. Mahrez. Ooh, Mina struck his way. Oh, De Bruyne is in here, 1-on-1. KDB.
Goal.
2-0. Game over.
Finish.
9-9 Everton.
Is he offside? This is the problem. Or is this going to get him as a foul?
City went through this game with a shocking performance. About 5 minutes to go. And they make 2-0. Del says there, 2-0 game with 5 minutes to go exactly. City have decided to start playing, haven't they? In the 85th minute.
Because Everton have actually come out. No, that's not a foul.
Mina wants a foul for that.
It's just, is De Bruyne offside when you get on this next bit? In a minute.
Elmis says, please don't score. Or concede City. Lanky says, impact sub. Julie says 2-0 Kevin De Bruyne. This is not a foul on Yerry Mina. Don't throw your head in.
No, he's not offside. I thought he was. Thought he was. Good.
2-0 City, game over.
Good finish that.
Yeah. Shifts it onto his left foot. Who predicted 2-0, by the way?
Few
Del
people,
said
I think,
2-0, yeah. Signed, sealed and delivered, says Andrew.
I think Simon said 2-0, didn't he?
Yeah,
as
good.
well.
Margaret says brilliant. Julie says should have just played the last 10 minutes. He would have saved a lot more time. Mahrez and De Bruyne celebrate together. That's game over. Look at the celebrations from Guardiola on the sideline there. He looks very happy with that. That's game over. Surely. 4 minutes of added time and 1 minute it's already been played. Walker back to Stefan. Quick off his line. Well played, Zach Stefan. He's definitely, I think, too good to be a second choice goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think he's going to go somewhere and be a first choice, isn't he, at some point in his career. It depends on his mindset as well, though. He might be happy where he is.
Yeah.
You know, he might live over here and be happy over here. He obviously does live over here, but, you know, he might have a house and stuff and family and that, so he might just be content.
Only about 3 minutes left of the game now. Throwing for City. Another win at Goodison Park against Everton for this season.
Fernandinho's been given man of the match.
Yeah. He's been good, actually.
Yeah, it's just been an average game again, hasn't it, for everyone, really?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone stood out.
Here's Zinchenko. Foden. If you predicted 2-0, let us know in the comments. Of course, someone could score yet, but let us know if you predicted 2-0. Chances are your predictions
well.
right. Oh,
Done
Foden
really well there, Foden.
Dancing around the challenges.
Well, it serves them right, doesn't it, for sitting behind the ball all game.
Del says, I wish I'd bet all my money on 2-0 City. If you'd done that, though, they probably wouldn't have won 2-0.
No, go on.
Oh, go on, Zinchenko. De Bruyne.
Crap pass. Oh,
Foden's got it! Virginia
good
with
keeping.
a strange bit of keeping. And then just passes it out for a throw-in. Panic there.
Did well in the end. Did well in the end there, didn't he? But...
Foden a bit disappointed. But he didn't score there. He's had a good game, Phil. Mark Kern says, don't be gambling. Only one winner, and that's the bucket. Here's Zinchenko. Jesus showing his strength. Brilliant strength from Jesus against Iwobi. Then he's get chucked to the floor by Mina.
Oh,
to Godfrey, always give it away. It's Riyad Mahrez. Dancing with the challenges. Fernandinho puts it wide.
Should have shot Mahrez then.
I thought Fernandinho had scored there. Mahrez and selfish, not like him. Pep shaking his head for some reason. He's probably thinking about the next game, isn't he, already?
Yeah, on to the next one. I think he's frustrated that they didn't score again there.
Yeah.
I think it was a really good chance, that.
And it's moments like that in the Champions League because it's a knockout competition. That's it, you're out. You don't get away with it.
No, exactly.
Del thought it was 3-0. He said I was wrong, but it's a win. Here's Mahrez. Walker. Diaz. 5 seconds or so left. Stefan. Laporte. And that is full time. A Manchester City 2-0 win. They're into the semi-finals, which will be drawn tomorrow. Of course, City continue their great run in FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Champions League, still in all 4 competitions. Wasn't the best of games, but City did the job, didn't they, at the end?
Yeah, well, we've got the result. That's all that matters in the knockout competitions, isn't it? Don't have to put a good performance in through to the semis again. You know, It's pretty good. Disappointed with Everton, really. I thought they'd give us a bit of a better game than that, but...
Yeah, I did. I really did.
They defended well, didn't they? But they didn't really have enough of a go for me, to be honest.
No. They didn't really do enough, did the Everton going forward? They just sort of sat back, and I think to me, Everton wanted to try and last as long as they could and then throw the dice at the end.
Yeah. And had they not conceded the first one, they definitely wouldn't have pushed out as much as they had done. Like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
They just sort of edged forward in extra time and stuff. So, bit of a I don't know, negative sort of setup in it, but
yeah,
it's just one of them things, isn't it? The underdog, aren't they? So
exactly. Yeah, and I mean, a win's a win, isn't it? 2-0 win for City.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely a good result.
Let's see what people say in the comments. Julie says, great win, but why did it make it so arduous? Great commentary for the difficult match. No worries. If we get United, we'll go through. Nice commentary. As always, you nail it. Thank you very much, Del. It's great to have some positives here. Andrew says, good commentary. Thank you very much. We've actually gone down in subscribers by one. But surely we'll go back up. People love unsubscribing, don't they? And subscribing. What are they doing? Gary Ramsden's right. I gave a prediction score and he got it right. Well done, Gary. You're today's winner, along with Del. I think he predicted a 2-0 win as well. So congratulations to you two. You did really well. If anyone else predicted 2-0, let us know now. Otherwise, we'll be gone and you won't get your little congratulations. Like I said, we're on that road to 1,000. If we do get there, we'll be doing a little Q&A and thank you video. I think that's a good idea, isn't it, really, to do a
definitely.
Q&A. And you'll be able to ask us whatever you want, and we'll try and answer it best we can. Depends what the question is, I suppose.
Yeah. What's your bank details? Won't be able to do that.
I've got Nout to Nick, so...
No, exactly.
Julie says, well done, Gary. Did you get lost during the match? A dose, maybe. Well done, Elmis. Yeah, so well done to you guys. You predicted well. Thank you very much for joining the stream. We will be back again in midweek. Is it? No, it's an international break now, so we've got a few days off. 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off from the live streams, of course. The FIFA content.
We could do some England games, couldn't we? I suppose.
Yeah, we could do some England games. Could definitely do that.
They are.
The games will continue to keep coming, so don't worry, guys. You'll continue to be able to join us with the FIFA content and the PES content. We will be back very soon. Maybe we will do some of the England games. If you want to keep updated on that, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know if we are, going to be doing an England game or not. But you'll find out. So, thank you very much. Thank you for everyone joining. It's been great to have you here and City into the semi-finals of the FA Cup now. They just keep doing well, don't they, City? Just keep managing to find that result. So, thank you very much. Goodbye from me. And we'll see you next time.